See him. We got our own money. We ain't trying to be him. Yo, my man's locked behind the wall screaming freedom. Yo, quit showing my homies freedom. I pray to God, but I don't think he's listening. How Uncle Dino just ended up in prison when he just got out. Then he came back out again. But I guess that's the fucking life we live.
What's up, baby? Smoking on that Sevilla pack. Yeah, advancing into Europa. What we tell them? What we tell they wouldn't believe. Guess what? Sorry, we had to piss in their paella, huh? Did we just piss in their paella? Bro talking about, hey, you ready to cash out your bet? And we ain't cashing out of nothing. Scared money don't make money, what I told them, Peach. Scared money don't make money. And just like West Ham, gambling nuts are massive. I'm letting them hang all the way to the final. That's when we cash out and get that big Billy bag, you heard? And then when I jump, we buy all white clothes. I'ma wear them in the winter like an asshole. All white winter clothes. Yeah, switching it up for the summer I missed. Yo, listen, we are fucking massive. You already know what it is. Who we got next? Leon? Bunch of jabroons. We gonna whoop them up. Barcelona. Listen, whoever. Frankfurt, whoever. I don't give a shit. German teams, Spanish teams. Any teams. Anybody can get it. We going on a European pack smoking tour. It's a discount. 50% off. We blazing everything. Keep the lighters on deck, on standby, you heard? Cause man, if you hear me coughing, just know I ain't got corona. I'm just smoking massive European packs, you heard? We put them all in spliffs, Rizzlers, whatever, how you do, you know what we do, baby. Yo, Pizzavelli, send my love to everybody. I'm fucking buzzing right now. Everybody, Uncle Kieran, Uncle Wally, Actors, Bex, Twin, Happy, cause bro said I left out the thing and she was hot with me. Sorry, boo, you know you one of the queens of West Ham. That was disrespectful of me. I can't believe I did that. I'm a bastard. Who else? Mr. Larry, everybody, send my love. You know what it is. The motherfucking hammer, smoking on that bucket. Put it on for me, a pack, baby.
Random. Noun. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs. A roving motion, course without definite direction, lack of rule or method, chance. Random. Adjective. Having unpredictable outcomes and, in the ideal case, all outcomes equally probable, resulting from such selection, lacking statistical correlation. The flip of a fair coin is purely random. The newspaper conducted a random sample of 500 American teenagers. The results of the field survey look random by several different measures. Random. Adjective. Characterized by or often saying random things, habitually using non sequiturs.
Yo, I'll show you this right now. That was messed up. Like, whilst I... Oh, hold on. We need this, though, don't we? We need this, though. We need this. Like, yo, you always need that up in the mix. You get what I'm saying? Look, I got my Ranger scarf on, doc. Big up Johnny Ibrox, doc. Straight up. Yo, listen, I'm going to be wearing this, you know. I'm gonna be wearing this. Like, I'm West Ham through and through, claret and blue, you get me? Don't know. That's how I roll. That's how, like, I was born bred into that thing. And, like, yo, nothing can ever take me away from that. You get me? Like, real talk. Nothing can ever take me away from that. That's like family things, dog. That's like family things. But, like, yo, I'll show you this. You see this? I got family things over these ways. Because I got no family over these ways. So it's like, yo, you gotta have to make up your family around these ways. And I have beautiful people, you know what I mean, from Scotland. Even though, yo, Brethren, I'll show you, even though I consider the man them some of my uncles and thing, dog. Like, I had to sit with them watching England matches when they were just, like, taking a piss, like, through and through and through. But I still love them. I see where they're coming from. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, if you can deal with it, deal with it. And I dealt with it. But it's like, yo, on a day that you're going to see a team from Germany play a team from Great Britain who actually supports the Queen, unlike other teams from Great Britain who don't, you know, Fenian. See you next Tuesdays. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, I'm showing you, man. Up the Rangers. Straight up the Rangers. Is that the right way? It is the right way, isn't it? Up the Rangers, and I'm backing y'all. My father's backing y'all. I'm backing y'all. We all should be backing y'all. Because, like, yo, what was it? 2 World Wars and 1 World Cup? Yo, I ain't even playing, man. My father had to like run through them things, dog. Like, yo, when the planes went over, and Gonzo's a big advocate of like the war things from Hammerstedt. He's a big advocate. He has like a silver hat and all, dog. Like, I don't know if it's silver, gold, copper, whatever, but he has like one of them hats from back in the day, dog. Anyways, my dad was dealing with them things, dog, in school. Like, yo, they had to like practice like going under the desk and thing, because like, yo, you'd hear the planes like zzzz, and then when they went silent, it was like, oh fuck, what's going on? What's going on? Like, yo, something's gonna go on, and then bosh! I'm showing you, dog. Yo, I never support a German team, dog. I don't care if they had like curly whirly like chocolates up in the mix with them, dog. Never. Like, yo, man, it's like that Simone, man. I'll never ever be able to get behind somebody. Everybody's honking at me. It's weird. I've been getting mad love, like, in the streets here. I don't know. I think word's getting out that I'm actually like doing something on YouTube. It's weird, man. But it's like, yo, Simone, I'll never back him, dog, for what he did to Beckham in the World Cup and that. Like, yo, I never backed the man there. Straight up, Simone is a, you know, ultra phony. Straight up, man. Like, yo, I heard his son's a good football player. Wicked. But we'll see, because, yo, blood breeds blood. You get what I'm saying? Blood breeds blood, dog. So it's like, yo, can they get behind him? I don't think so. Never. Real talk, man. So like, Simone could have like quadruple D's, and Germany could have like quintuplets of these straight up. Real talk. But yo, now the man them's in the building. Now the man them's in the building.
Yeah.
Now Peach has to behave because the man them's in the building.
Yes.
Piss
You do.
off, dog. Piss off, dog. What are you saying, my G?
What you saying, man? You good?
I'm brand new, man. Like what? 4-0 the other day. Rangers to like beat Frankfurt. Like yo, I'm brand new, man. Like yo, you're brand new from coming off 2 train and truck things, dog. So it's like your train and truck, y'all fucked up. Like yo, what are you saying, my G?
Not much, mate. Are you?
You like this hat? You like this hat, dog? You like this hat?
pretty
It's like
dope,
I
bro.
found, brethren. I found this the other day, and like when I moved, like from where I live now, it's like yo, I put all my hats in one place, dog, and it's like yo, I got mad hats now, and I love a good hat, you know. I love a good
I
like.
was gonna say I've got mad hats as well, bro. I've got loads.
You got mad? No, hold on. You got mad like crazy, like pinkish like hair, don't you?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
I love, yo, you know what you should do? You should like put a bit of bleach in there still. Like have it like bleachy pinky or like claret. No, well, you already got it pinky, so that's enough claret. But like blue and pinky, like, yo, pinky in the
Yeah,
brain
that was
things,
pretty
dog.
sick, man.
Trust me.
Yeah, I might leave it a month or a week, a couple of weeks, and then I might see what I can do.
Yo, don't know, because like, yo, that's what you do. You get me? You like you run 2 things on your hair things, and it's like everything's Chris curry, man, straight up.
Oh yeah, don't know.
Yo, what do you do with today, man? What was your day? You checked some chains. You like had a bacon sarnie. Like yo, what
Nah,
a
not done much
sausage
today, to
sarnie?
be
Like
fair.
what's the deal?
Nah, I had some fish fingers.
Oh, I had those yesterday, dog. Yep. What? You know what? I had them with I mucked around with what you muck around with, dog. I had them with some like tomato sauce still, dog. Straight
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah, like so we got this thing. Like we got the Heinz and we got the Daddies. Yeah, I like the
Yeah, yeah.
Daddies like tomato sauce straight up. I don't know what it is. It's just a bit more tangy. So it's like I had the Daddy's tomato sauce dog, and then we got like this red hot. What's it called? Red hot sauce. I think it is red hot Frank's red hot sauce. That's it. You get that
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's like we got we got a new one, and it's like Frank's Red Hot like thick sauce. So it's like more like a substance of like ketchup, and like yo, I put that in the ketchup still live up, man. Some Frank's Red Hot with some like ketchup with some fish fingers. 6 fish fingers. How many fish fingers you have, dog?
Hey,
See, you're a greedy gannet, dog. You're a
I
greedy
thought
gannet, dog.
there's a pack of 8, so I was like, fuck it, like the whole thing.
No, you're a greedy gannet, dog. How did yo? That's gluttony, dog. That's gluttony. Like this man. Oh my days. So why didn't you have 4 and say 4 for like next time?
Because I was
Why?
hungry.
Shut up, man. This guy, man, like, yo, Kevin Bridges, the comedian from Glasgow. I remember, like, that he was talking to one comedy sketch where he asked the driver, like, I don't know, some old boy asked the driver, like, how much it is to get on the bus, and he's like, I don't know, £1.75, and he was like, it was £1.50 or £1.25 the other day, and he's like, how? Because like they say why, like we say how, and I say how, like we say why. You get what I'm saying? It's like how.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And the homeboy's like, yeah, that's like 175, like 1.75p, and it's like he's like how, and then he's like F off and this and that, nah. And then the other boy's like, F off this and that. And he's like, yo, when that shit happens, I go into my happy place. I just look somewhere where like nobody else is looking and just think about shit. And he was like, how many fish fingers do I got? I got 3. So that's not like a full out meal. So I have to have like a gammon steak with the fish fingers just to make it like proper meal. That's you, dog. That is you,
Yeah, I
dog.
do
Like,
know.
trust me. Were the fish fingers good?
Yeah, they were decent, man. They were decent.
And you have catch up with them, yeah?
Yeah.
Done no. done though, man. So yo, do we want Rangers to win the Europa? I do, man.
Of
I
course we
do.
fucking do.
Come.
So of course we fucking do.
Thank you. Thank you. Budgie and Karen were like, oh no, Frankfurt. And I was like, those are two of my best mates. How are you like going Frankfurt? Like, yes, that you're on my side. So it's me and Rise against Budgie and Karen. Word up. I love that. I love that. I love that. Yeah, man. Like, yo, Rangers have to win this for like Britain, for the Queen, for all of us, man. Straight up.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, I hear that, man. How's your little one doing? Do you spend time with it today, or is that tomorrow?
Nah, Friday. It'll be Friday, mate.
Ah, so a couple days still.
Yeah.
Word up, word up, word
Yeah,
up.
man.
What's her name again, dog?
Daisy.
Daisy. See, yo, dope. That's a dope name, dog. That's a dope name. I was like, yo, one of my friends the other day, she had a youth, and she had one youth named Paige, and then the other youth, it was like, oh, what was it? It was a flower of some kind. I forget, to tell you the truth. She's gonna kick my bollocks in, dog. But like, yeah, no, but honestly, she had two names. Oh, you know what the other one was? You're gonna love this. Holy shit! I just remembered. It was a boy, Dawson. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Maybe
Wow.
that's Craig Dawson.
Wow. I don't believe that, dog. It was Dawson. And when she said that, I'm like, Big Craigie D. And she's like, who? I'm like, you don't know. You don't need to know. Like, it's Paige and Big Craigie D. That's it. Like, yo, you're good. And yeah, Dawson. I like Dawson as a name, though, you know? Like,
Yeah, that is a dope name.
no, proper quality still, man. So, yo, what do you think our chances are against the I don't know, the team that's kind of like running the league right now, Mr. Pep Guardiola and company, dog? Like,
Yeah, I reckon we can do something against it.
I think we're gonna beat them, dog. I think we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
beat
was just
them.
saying if Liverpool lose today,
Yeah. Well, they're like
then
1-1 right now, isn't it? Because Johnny Ibrox was saying like they scored.
last
Yeah.
time I saw it was 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's dope. Come on, you villains.
If Liverpool lose today, that will take
Yeah.
the pressure off City,
Yep.
and then City can. Oh, what I'm saying. Then City might take it a bit easier against us.
I hear you. Because
And
they won't have nothing to play for, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? No, I
Exactly.
hear that, man. I hope so because like City is a big team. Like real talk, like City's
Yeah.
a big team, and it's like yo, if we can get any advantage going our way to like do two things against them, I'm all about it. And I know I see Mozzie in the chat. I know Mozzie's all about it. Mozzie, if you want to jump on straight up, I'm putting a link like right here. And if who else? Happy Hammerette's in the mix. If Happy Hammerette wants to show her face, yo, I was
Yeah, she said
writing.
she was gonna come on one day. She hasn't been on.
I
yet.
know, so why not today? Why not today, dog? Like she's saying
Yeah,
she's gonna
exactly.
come on one day. Why not today,
Exactly.
dog? Like
Exactly.
yo, that's what I'm talking. I'm working on this rhyme, and it was like, how's it? It goes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, how's it go? See, I always get the tune mixed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1. 1 is for life. 2 is for family and friends. 3 is a magic number. Yes, it is. It's a magic number. That's a De La Soul set. 4 is a bore. 5 is live and direct. 6 is keep 6, brethren. Watch out for boy them. 7 is dirty. 7:30 is dead. 8 is 8 is what did I say? 8 is a something fresh dish. No, 8 is a dish served fresh, cold, out revenge. 9 is a no. 10 is I don't know, I forget what 10 is, and then 11 is 7 big gulp something, and then I don't know, go, and then 12 is top shelf tequila. That's what's dealt. And then 11 is Edrington or Jay Ling's on the left. 10 is a gem jewel. Lanzini, Mr. Happy Hammerette. You get me, dog?
Yeah.
I had to do that because I know she's like crazy about like Manuel Lanzini's thighs, Emmanuel Lanzini's eyes. So I was like, yo, I was like, when it came to 10 back around, I was like, yo, trust me, 10 is a jewel, 10 is our gem, 10 is
Yeah.
Lanzini, Mr. Happy Hammerette, trust me, dog, yo, trust me, man, real things, man. Yo, you got these, like, where you live, dog? Yo, they're dope.
What
I
are they,
didn't,
bro? Kit
they're
Kat.
like,
Kit
they're
Kat
like
coming.
Kit
No, we
Kat,
haven't, bro.
like Easter eggs, dog. They're dope. They're dope. They're really, really, really dope.
No, we've not got them, bro.
Oh, and they're like 30 cents. They're like 30 cents, dog. It's like mad. It's like I go to
I
the
wish we did
Dunya.
have them, though.
Come again?
I wish we did have them.
Oh, they're so dope. They're so dope. They're so dope. Like, yo, like I'm allergic to like tree nuts and thing, and it says may contain tree nuts, but like it's like they can say
She's still
they
in the
can
chat,
say
but she hasn't decided to come on.
I know. No, she has to come on today. If Happy doesn't come on today, I'm gonna like lose my noggin, dog. But it's like, yo, on these things, it says like tree nuts. They may contain tree nuts and may contain eggs. So it's like that just shows me that like in the facility that they work in, there's like tree nut activity and egg activity, but none of them goes in here, dog. Like may contain is nada. When it says like traces of, that's when you got to be worried, dog. So yeah, these are dope. I fully promote these. If Kit Kat want to sponsor Rise and Peach, there you go. I'm giving you
Yes.
like the
Love Kit
go-to.
Kat. Love that.
Try imagine M&Ms like Kit Kats, like Rolos, like yo sponsor us, dog. We're here, man. Straight up, man. And yo, Johnny Ibrox, this is for you, dog. I ain't even playing. This is for you, dog. Like real things. Look at that. Look at that. You can't get better than that. Yo, you like my backdrop today? It's
Yeah.
different, no?
Dope, man.
Right?
Dope.
It's different
Yeah.
still. It's different still. I like it still, man. So, yo, I'm getting a new phone today, supposedly, hopefully, man. So it's like I'll be
Oh,
back in
yeah.
effect. Yeah, man.
Oh, I don't know. That'd be good.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting. What would you go for? So there's two phones now, because I was thinking about the Sony Xperia, but I talked to Johnny, and because I seen him today, big up Johnny Ibrox. I seen him today on the street, stock, and like, yo, he was bigging you up, he was bigging me up, and it was like, oh, and Johnny, yeah, my dad knows your dad, and apparently your dad was a really good footballer. Straight up, my dad knows your dad, dog. Straight up, I ain't even playing with you, but it's like. Yo, it was mad because like I was out on the streets and like I seen Johnny and then I'm like, yo, new phone things like I was thinking like Sony
You
Xperia.
get an
Johnny's
iPhone,
like,
bro.
no, okay, listen. So Johnny was saying the Sony Xperia is shit. Everybody in the stores are saying the iPhone's the business. But then for like video things, everybody's saying Samsung or Google 6 Pixel Pro or Google Pixel 6 Pro. Like, what would you go with? You go with the iPhone 13, yeah?
I'll just go with an iPhone, bro. Any iPhone.
Why? Why? You've been iPhone from time, no, probably, yeah?
Oh, I've been iPhone for years, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, people in the chat, let me know what I gotta go with, dog. Like, oh, what Dalek's in the place, dog. We don't get Dalek like too much on here. Like he comes on, but like not too much, dog. Like more Dalek, more pleasure, more happiness, dog. How do you mean? Like Andy Miles in the building. Like, yo, I sent the link in the thing, dog. Like, yo, Milesy, Dalek, whoever wanna come on, jump on.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
in a
go
second.
on.
Oh shit! I put the phone on charge as well. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Do that now. Do that now.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. So I just opened a cider when it is like what 3:30 inside her. How we rock when we get in brighter. I rock West Ham United till I die, sir. If I don't rock it, I don't walk it, I don't talk it. I keep rocking this ill shit out my pocket. Remember them Walkmans? It's like I got a Walkman in my pocket. I got a rocket in my pocket. Well, that's what she said. How you mean we bleed blood? claret and blue, not red. How we bleed blood, claret and blue, not red. Straight up, it's not red. Because if it's red, it's Manchester.
I'm back, bro. I'm back. I will be
United.
jumping again in a minute.
If it's red, it's Liverpool all excited. Yo, so Mozzy's not coming on, I guess, because I put the link in, but he don't want to know us today. So that's all good. That's all good. Big up Mozzy. Big up West Ham United. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to West Ham United. But as soon as I say that, somebody's come in. Who's come in? Who's come in? Who's knocking at the door? Uh-oh. The one. Yo, this is the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, the cyber, the world. The world is like gone all fucked up after this man came through, dog. What are you saying, rude boy? Are we gonna beat Man City? That's my question.
Yes, bro.
And then he's gone.
You good?
And then he's back. And then he's removed. And then he's attacked.
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, homeboy. How you in? Are we going to beat Man City? Can you hear me?
Listen, do you know where I am in the stadium for the soccer aid match?
Right, I'm back, but I'm gonna go.
Good. Yes, Rise is in the building. Go on.
I can hear you.
Good. I can hear you too. Can you hear Cyber? Rise?
Give me a sec.
Yeah, no doubt. Take the time, dog. How do you mean? How do you mean? Just going through comments, like I ain't gone through comments, dog. Like, yo, Milesy, where are you at, dog? Okay, so now Cyber left, but I think it's like just a weak internet connection still. I think that's what it is. Robert Singleton. What's Robert Singleton saying? Last chance to see Noble is in England shirt playing in the soccer and aid game at the London Stadium on it's a football match, dog. It ain't a soccer match. It's a football match, dog. Football played on the pitch. Know, soccer played on field. Like, get it right, Rob, yes?
They do call it, but it's soccer aid, though, isn't it? It's some stupid thing. It's called soccer aid.
No, I get you, but it's just like, I don't know. I can't stand that word. Like, when I hear that word, I get chills. What's up, Dalek? What are you saying, rude boy? How you living? How you keeping? You good? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So what?
Yes.
What was your highlight of today so far? Like, was it your breakfast? Was it your lunch? Was it your dinner? Like, was it like you met some gal like walking down the road and
I was
thing?
working,
Like,
man.
what was? Okay, so your highlight of today was working.
You went barking after, didn't you, bro?
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw you post on Facebook, man.
Yeah, no, one love,
Yo,
Dalek. We all love Dalek.
Yo, guys,
man.
Yo, let me say something.
Go on.
Do you know the soccer aid thing, the UNICEF, Mount Noble's last game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess where I'm sitting? This is crazy. I'm sitting in the away section. I'm sitting in 218, the away section.
No,
man.
No, we gotta rescue. We gotta rescue there from there, dog. How do you mean?
I want to swap. Listen, I wanted to get the £20 option, and literally, like, that was the only suite that was available.
Okay, so you just got what you got, and like.
Yeah, but it's alright. Listen.
Couldn't you swap two things? With
yeah, post up in the ticket swap group.
You get what I'm saying?
But really, what? What do you mean? What for?
What? Listen to Rise. What Rise just said, dog. What Rise just said.
The ticket swap group that we've got on Facebook. Post in there. Ask if someone wants a home ticket or something.
Yep.
Well, you might get in the home end.
Yeah, man. You need to be in the home end, dog. You're West Ham through and through. Like, yo, trust me, Dalek. You need to be in the home end, dog. Just go on the pitch.
Yeah, listen.
Just go on the pitch. But see, then you'll get banned for a year.
Now listen.
Go on.
Now listen. I'm still gonna wear my Noble shirt if I'm still in the away section.
Bosh.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah. Well, you're at home. You're at home, so it's like, why not? Like, what are they gonna do to you, man? You got West
Yeah,
Ham like through and through, and then around you.
literally, it's not even a Prem game, so that's better because you're not gonna have no away fans anyway.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yeah,
Who's it? Who's it against, dog? Like, is it just like
no, it's
who
like
Noble picks, or like what?
it's tomorrow.
I know, but who's playing against who's playing against Noble's
Oh,
team type thing?
it's versus the World XL
The world and what?
XL.
All right, all right, all right. So like what? Like yo, on Noble's team, would you like to see like
Yeah,
Marlon Harewood and like Tevez and like Carlton Cole and thing? Like who do you think's gonna be on that team? I think Tevez is gonna be on that team straight up.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's. I don't think it's just West Ham players.
um,
I know, but isn't it funny how Tevez like went to a match like 2 3 weeks ago? Like real
Yeah.
talk. So what? Sorry, Dalek. What are you saying? What are you saying, Cyber World?
no, it's good.
You're cutting out, dog. It's like choppy chippy, dog. It's like you're at the chippy ordering like fries that are like half cooked and like a piece of fish that ain't even dipped in a deep fryer, dog. Real talk. Like yo, yeah, is he Gonzo? Yeah, he's Gonzo. He's gonna come back still. But it's like yo,
Yeah.
what Rizo? What were you saying? Like it's like what would Noble's team be like?
I don't know. I think
It,
it's England players. I don't think it's going to be West Ham players.
Okay, so we might see Happy Hammerette like in a shirt, like playing like Don and the Don and the Claret and Blue playing for like Martin. No, wouldn't that be dope? That would be like my favorite day in the world. If I saw like if I saw the testimonial and then all of a sudden like Happy Hammerette comes on like the pitch and I'm like, what? We're like Don in the number 10. I'd be like, are you playing with me?
With Mrs. Lanzini on the back.
You get what I'm saying, dog? Like, yo, number 10, Lanzini, our jeweler, Gem, Mr. Happy Hammerette. Don't know, dog. I'd be like, yo, that's real. Like, come on, man. Like, Lanzini has to have watched, like, one of these shows, man. Like, reach out to your girl, for fuck's sakes,
Yeah, come
dog.
on, Lanzini.
Lanzini, Manuel Lanzini, reach out to your girl, dog. She loves the shoes off of you, dog. Like,
Don't
come
worry,
on,
Hammer, we
man.
got your back. We got your back. Don't worry.
100%. 100%. Yo, Happy Hammerhead is one of the best human beings I've ever met. See, I'm not even trying to rhyme, dog, but I'm showing you. Happy Hammerhead is one of the best human beings that I ever met. Like, when I was in downtimes, she was in, like, alright, let's get you out of downtimes. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, dude, she's great, man.
no, she's wicked, man. Yo, I love that girl,
And
man. Straight
you've
up.
seen what she's done to my hair when we were at the game the other month, didn't you?
I did. I
When
did.
I had long hair.
Like what's the girl called, dog? Pixie Lot. It was like you were like Pixie Lot's brother, dog. How do you mean? How do you mean? But like in a good way. In a good way still. In a good way
Yeah,
still. But it was like, yo, you were like Pixie Lot's brother, dog. And I was like, yo, big up Rise. Like Rise don't give two things, shits, nothing. Like,
yeah.
yo,
My hair was
you're
pretty
a
bad.
bad
So.
man still, because you don't care. I
Oh,
love that
of
about
course,
you,
I had
dog.
claret and blue hair bows though.
Word up,
Like,
100, 100% Tios, man.
when I put my hair up, I always put claret and blue hair bows on. Like,
You have to. You have to, dog. It's like, remember when Lingberg or whatever played for, like, Arsenal? Like, when he played for us, he was kind of shit. But, like, when he played for Arsenal, like, he dyed his hair, like, red and, like, all them things, like, Troops was probably having a wank. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he dyed all them things up. And it's like, you have to do that, man. Like, I could see Happy doing that still straight up. Like dyeing her hair, like, claret and blue. I could see Happy doing that in a second. In a second. I could see Budgie doing that too. Like real talk, just like
I
dyeing
think
the
we all
hair up
said,
claret and blue. I would, man. You watch. When I come over, I'm gonna dye my hair up claret and blue. Y'all mother duckers won't even recognize me, and I'll just like creep upon you and be like, "Yo, what up?" And you'll be like, "What the hell are you doing here? You're supposed to be in Canada." I'll be like, "Yeah, but I'm here, so let's go to the match and enjoy, man."
When's your uncle coming back?
No, my uncle went back, dog. My uncle went back in,
Oh,
when was it?
man.
On Monday. He went back on Monday, man. And I thought I was gonna get like a flight home with him, like, but that didn't happen. So like, no, I got to look after myself and like get a flight their way still, and I will. I will. Just wait. And I ain't telling nobody. I ain't telling nobody, dog. I ain't even telling you, dog. Like
Yeah,
you're one of my
you can
best.
tell me. You can tell me.
I know. I won't though. I won't. Like, listen, you're one of my best mates. Like, real talk. You're one of my best mates. The only person I'm gonna tell is Milesy, straight up, because I'm gonna have Milesy pick me up at the airport, dog. Real talk, straight up, and then I'm gonna surprise all you mother duckers. Like, yo, just like random scenes. Like, I'll WhatsApp you and be like, yo, where you going tonight? Oh, you're there? Okay, wicked. Have a good time. And then all of a sudden, Peach and Milesy show up. Done. No.
I can imagine
Trust
that.
me.
I'll be like,
Yo,
what
we're
the
gonna
fuck?
run. It'll be like the Odd Couple, dog. Like, yo, the two runs, dog. Like, yo, it'll be like midget and monster. You know, midget and massive. Yeah, because Mousie's not a monster. He's the kindest person in the world.
Oh, no,
But
I
it's
love
like, yo,
Marvin.
you'll get midget and massive, dog. Real talk. And like, we'll just show up and be like, I go on. And you guys will be like, what the fuck? Like, Mozzie and Peach in the building? Like, yo, this is mad. Yo, we'll run that. Straight up. We're gonna run that. I can't wait to run that. I wanna run that like yesterday, dog. But,
Definitely.
yo,
Oh, by the way, I
sometimes.
can't see comments at the moment because I've got my phone like locked.
Okay, I got
So,
comments.
so
I got
hopefully it charge
comments.
faster and I ain't got to fucking duck out because I'm not 2%. You know what I mean?
Okay, Budgie's in the building. Wicked. Budgie, come through. Say what's up. Like, what are you dealing with? Why are you hating on us? Budgie, he doesn't have hair. Budgie doesn't need to have hair. Budgie is everywhere. Budgie is everywhere.
But you can get away.
Budgie is everywhere. Oh, we got the man them in the house still. We got the man them in the house still. Big up your blood clot
Oh.
self, dog. What y'all say?
How you doing, man? I spoke to you
Yo,
before.
yo, rise. Who is this guy? E20's on TV, yeah? E20's on TV. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe, mother
Give me 1
duckers.
second.
Like, what's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? If you ain't subscribed, subscribe, dog. Straight up. Like, yo, this man puts it down. I remember this man calling me when he was like, about like 200 something subscribers, and now he has like 200 million subscribers, dog. Like, yo, check the blood clot man out for real, you know. Yo, what are you saying, Jay? Are you good?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good. Life is
What
good.
what about yesterday, dog? What about yesterday? Like, what? Saeed Ben Rama, like, your boy came through, but then left on crutches. What's up with that?
It's the story of my life, mate. I've practiced
Yeah.
14 goals this season.
Yeah,
He's on 8. He ain't going to get to 10, and it's just my luck. But you know what? It is what it is, mate. He done well the other day.
yeah,
They all
yeah,
did. They all
yeah,
did. And
yeah.
he can only score against teams that are in front of him, and it is what it is, mate, at the end of the day, innit? Let's be honest.
Who was your man of the match yesterday, Jay?
I thought Bowen was excellent. 3
Yep.
assists. I actually,
Yeah.
on my channel, I'll give it to Benny. I think he deserves man of the match. And one thing I've got to say is he could have took the he could have argued about the penalty.
Yeah, I
Right.
agreed because that would have put him on. That would have put him on 3. That would have put him on
Yeah.
3 right there.
I wish he took the penalty, you know.
But
Done though.
you know what? He didn't. He just sat. He just stood there. And Lindsay looked at him to say, like, "I've got to take this penalty." And in the end, it was like it was the right choice. Don't get me wrong. But
Yeah, yeah.
he didn't. There's no ego, is there?
No,
And
it
You
does
have
show
to
a lot
respect
be
that.
fair. Because he could have argued it and thrown a strop or something, but he didn't.
Yeah.
So, yep, right, fine, get on with it. Let's do it.
But Rise, you got to respect that, don't you? Like, Benny didn't he didn't throw his toys out the pram like, oh, I want to take this because I get like a hat trick and na. Like, he just like he settled with it. Like, okay, if you want to take it, take it. And Lanzini did take it brilliantly. Like, even the commentators were like, why is Lanzini taking it? This and that. And the commentators were like, every commentator I've watched over these ways, like, I think I was watching Super Sport. But if you got Super Sport, you got Bein Sport. Like all these commentators, they're so biased against West Ham, dog. So biased, and it's like they were arguing the fact that Lanzini was taking it, which I agree with because I think Benny should have taken it. But Benny dealt with it like a grown man. Like, Lanzini take it, and Lanzini did put it away comfortably, didn't he? Like
Mm.
what was it? Like bottom middle right. Like yeah, I was impressed. I was impressed by the whole squad yesterday, man. It's like Antonio, like getting one in off his weak foot. Like James, you could have been in the lineup and scored a goal, dog. How do you mean?
I know, mate. I know, but listen, all will be forgiven
Yep,
if Mikel Antonio can score one more goal for me this season in the Premier League. So let's hope he
agreed.
does that.
Yeah, yeah. I think he might. I think he might, man. I think he might, man. He's you think? Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What's up, Cyber? I see you. But it's like let me ask you this, James.
Yes,
Like,
good.
Lu- you all right, Cyber?
All right, Fever.
No, man.
Yeah, good. You?
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I'm saying, man.
Wicked,
Yo,
wicked.
Peach.
Yes, sir.
Peach.
Yes, sir.
Um, I spoke to Carlton Cole on Friday,
Oh, tell me about it.
and he said that Declan Rice is staying.
Yeah, I, James, what do you think about that, dog? I feel that. I honestly feel that. What do you think, James?
We've got one big summer ahead, mate.
You
Let's
get
put it
what
like
I'm
that.
saying? Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
This is the biggest summer that I can remember West Ham in my lifetime,
yep,
and that is no joke. Probably the 2003 when we got
yep,
relegated. It was the worst summer because everyone was just nicking our players.
yep.
But this is the other way around. We've got to spend some money, mate, and if we can sort of get Declan as captain next year full
Yep.
time, then for me, we need to get players around him. If we can get good players around him, you might think twice next season.
What do you think about the Diaz boy from Blackburn and the Perkins boy from Hull? Not Perkins, sorry.
Kitty
Lewis
Lewis
King
Potter.
Potter. That's it. King Lewis Potter. That's it. The Potter
Mate,
boy and the Diaz boy. What do you think about them two options?
well, Keane Lewis Potter, mate, I said it 5 months ago on my channel.
Did you
I
really?
know I did, mate. And
Nice, man.
I said, West Ham need to sign that man from Hull
Love it.
as
Love it.
soon as possible. I like Keane Lewis Potter. I know quite a lot about him
Love it.
in regards of him playing for Hull, and he's playing with Bowen and everything. Left-sided player, good in the air, good in the ground, fast, knows where the goal is.
Love it.
He's like Jared Bowen to a point, but he's just a bit younger. Excuse me. The Diaz one for me is a no from me. I think West Ham need to get better than Diaz, in my opinion.
Does Diaz play like he plays
Agree.
like a attacking midfielder or like center forward or like just on the
He's a,
wing or
he's a
where?
centre he's a centre forward, but
Okay.
he's had one good season with Blackburn.
And he got called up to Chile in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. There's other players like tonight. I've been watching Ollie Watkins, and I think Ollie Watkins would be ideal for West Ham, in my opinion. But
Agree.
do you know what I mean?
He's going to cost way too much than Wally Watkins. Hiya!
Oh, there he is. There's the boy. 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 Franco,
Oh, my days, man.
piss off. Oh my days. Franco, what are you dealing with, my G?
Well, I'm at work, but I just saw you were online, and I thought I would just come and, I just felt like coming and being
Franco.
an annoying bastard.
Just like one of them moments you just wanted to like come on and like show your face, like show the people like who this
Franco.
all revolves around. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up? Can I go?
Come again?
Hey, do you want a free ticket? Do you want a free ticket?
To what?
Go on.
in the away stand for the UNICEF game.
Man, I'm not gonna be here. I'm in Texas.
So get over to
But what,
England,
you got?
you dumb monkey.
Yeah,
Come on, get
yeah.
over there, dog.
You're never going to see Noble Fair again.
I know. Sad.
I know, so get over there. Get
I
Dallas free
can't.
ticket, dog.
Yeah,
Why not?
I mean, maybe if we had
You
better
can.
players, I'd have gone
No,
over to
listen.
the final. But we have a terrible squad.
Why is he doing this to us? He's destroying us.
I know. That's what he does, though. He's the pantomime villain, dog. That's Franco. You mean?
Still mad with Franco. Still mad with you, by the way, Franco.
What?
Still mad with you.
Why are you mad at me? I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm in a zoo. To be fair.
No. You know how like you like to go in those like rooms, like those what, panic rooms. You're in a panic room right now, dog. Like real time.
What is going on currently?
Oh my days, Franco's in the panic room.
Why are you mad at me, Reese?
Because you didn't take me to a fairground.
You're in Derby.
Yeah, for like 4 days.
Reese,
Yeah.
I love
do you want to go to a fun fair? I'll take you.
Yeah, someone will take me to a fairground.
Budgie's in the building.
Listen,
I know.
you know
Where's
what?
Budgie
You know
coming
what
on,
happened?
dog? I'm putting the link in again, dog. He needs to come on this, man.
Yo, do you know what happened on Sunday?
What?
Go on.
Where?
After Duke's pub, I went to Woolwich Fun Fair.
You went to a fun fair and you
literally-
didn't take Reese?
Yeah. No, listen, do you know what happened? You know what happened? I was on the. You know that walk? You know that? Have you heard of the walk star? Where you sit on it and it spins you around.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
I was sleeping on it. I was sleeping on it. You know.
You were sleeping on a fairground. This is real life. This is actually happening. What all these people? Why am I on the
Because you have to be, dog. You're the star of the show. Shut up. Go on.
Just Peachy. I've just seen this in the corner. Just Peachy. Arrogant.
Just Peachy. We're just Peachy. You could go down to the sand and beachy, but Adam Franco will always be just Peachy. There you go. Yeah, Dalek is loving it. I love this, dog. I love this. Oh, hello. What's your name? What's your name, baby girl?
I'm Jen.
I'm Peach. I'm Peach. How are you doing? Have you ever had a slice of peach?
She used to have a little, but now she has a lot.
Listen, have you guys heard the news?
What happened?
What news now?
Apparently, Man City have signed Erling Haaland. We missed him.
Oh yeah, they've signed in.
Oh yeah, that gone deal. Yeah.
The more important news is the fact that Liverpool are drawing against Aston Villa, which means big chances for us against Man City.
Yeah,
Word
that's what
up.
I've been saying.
No, listen.
Before the game.
Word up.
Happy. It feels not as good without you stroking it.
Ooh.
Don't worry, that sounded dodgy.
I ain't even touching that one. Pardon the pun, but I ain't even touching that one, dog. Like, yo, that's Lanzini's gal, dog. How you talking to Lanzini's gal like that, dog?
But Lanzini's girl knows that I've got Lanzini's shirt. So,
Oh, you do? True talk, real talk.
Fair.
Yeah, real talk, real talk.
Smart.
Yo, I want to ask James Fever one question, dog. Who do we have to bring in this summer? What is the one player?
Is what I think he'll say. Someone to replace Ben Rama.
Okay. Well, that's like typical. That's stupid. I'm not buying that. James, who do we have to bring in this summer to like make a difference for our club in the next season?
I want Franco at left back.
Oh, piss off! Now you're taking
What,
the
left back
piss.
in the
Now you're
changing
taking
room?
the piss, dog. Like, yo.
And then we can all criticise him. You know what I mean? Because he had crackies.
I love that. I love
Nah,
that.
I'll tell you what. I think Keane Lewis Potter is a major one for me. I think I'd
Yeah.
love to have him at West Ham. I really would.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we need a centre forward. There's no two ways about it. We need someone who's going to challenge Antonio, mate. My ideal person would be Ivan Toney, mate. West Ham
I,
mean business.
what do you feel about Carvalho? Like, no, or still, yeah, a bit.
Cavagno's going to Liverpool, mate.
He is, isn't he? Fucking hell.
Do you
Yeah,
want to know a
you're
funny
right.
thing about Ivan Toney? So, a lad I know,
Yep.
he's in touch with David Sullivan. When he was at Peterborough, and I've
Yep.
seen the email of this, he emails Sullivan and says, "Hey, Ivan Toney is available from Peterborough, five
Wow.
million. He will be
Wow.
a bargain." And do you know what Sullivan? I probably shouldn't say this. Who cares? So Sullivan said to him, "Well, you buy him, and we'll play him, and then we'll see how it goes." But then when he said no, he's like, no one from Peterborough has ever done well.
Yeah.
So could have signed him.
Peterborough's just shit.
That's some like, yo, but you live there, Rise. What are you dealing with? You're like dissing like your hometown, dog. What are you dealing
It's
with?
not my fucking hometown. It's a shithole.
Wait,
It
so
is your
where do you live?
hometown.
Okay, let me ask you something. Where do you live, Rise?
It's not my fucking
Where
hometown.
do you live,
though.
Rise? Where do you live, Rise? You live in
Live in
fucking
Peterborough,
Peterborough,
but it's not my
dog.
fucking hometown.
But you live. Do you live there now? Yes, you do.
I live there. Doesn't mean it's my hometown.
Well, it's your
Hey, can
hometown
you
for
start
now.
speaking
It's your
Reece?
hometown for now, dog.
YouTube
My
channel.
hometown is Hornchurch.
Oh, piss on
Hey, Reece.
Church. That's right. That's Rusty B and Andy Miles' area. dog.
Reece.
Yes, I grew up there.
Yeah.
Yes, mate.
Reece, man. Reece, bro.
Yes, mate.
I tell you what. Since Adam's in USA, why don't you take his flat?
If I can make it down, I'll see what I can do.
I'm sure he's in a rent-free area.
Me?
Yeah.
You think I've got a place down there?
You'll give him your flat.
I don't have a flat.
Yeah, you do. Your house, man.
I
You
don't
live in
have a
Essex.
house in England.
That's his parents'
Yes, you
house.
I've got a question for you. I've got a question for you all. Yeah, I put it on my
Go on.
channel earlier on. What is the best man of the match performance this year for in the Premier League only? No, in Premier League.
Oh.
Oh, hang on.
I'll give you.
Lanzini's goal.
I'll give you the options. You got 4-0 versus Liverpool. You got Declan Rice versus Villa. You got Bowen versus Chelsea. You got Lanzini versus Palace. And the other one escapes me. I can't remember what the other one is.
For me, it has to be Palace.
No, Palace, we played awful, though.
Yeah.
We were
I think-
horrible.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I will say it. It's got to be for me 4-0 against Liverpool. I thought he was
Yeah,
excellent.
in the Premier League, yeah. But in my honest opinion, it's Craig Dawson in every match.
Every match. Even
You
the
know how
ones
much
he
I
gets
love
sent
him.
off in.
Yes.
I don't think so.
You know my love for that man.
No.
Yeah, but listen, who are you guys going to go for, Tottenham or Arsenal?
I want
Well,
them to
Arsenal
go
win it.
off in the stadium, really, and eliminate all of them.
No, listen, you know who would I go for?
Go on.
Who?
I'm gonna go Spurs. Literally, I can't because you know how you watched the Arsenal game. They were cheating on us, and my team never even get nothing.
I can't ever
There's
support
no way I can
No,
ever
I
support
can't ever
Spurs.
support Spurs.
No, it's just this match. It's just this match.
No, I imagine abandoned. It's a void match. I can't do that. You know what I mean? Can't do it.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean,
I hope it's West
I'm
Brom
going to
versus
say a draw.
Sheffield.
I'm going to say a draw.
I hope it's West Brom Sheffield United from the 2000 era. They all get sent off, they all get injured, and then the match gets abandoned. They get a £10,000 fine each. That's what I want to happen. But
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I searched this on Google, and apparently our rivals turn out to be. I know we got Millwall, but we got Tottenham, and we got Chelsea, and apparently, you know what came under? You guys are gonna laugh at this, but Sheffield United. How come they are rivals?
What?
Because they're fucking cunts, Doc. They
The
played
Tevez thing.
they don't listen, Doc. They played the last 10 games, the last 11 games of the season when we had Mascherano and Tevez. They lost 11 games, and then they blame that because we had Mascherano and Tevez. They could fuck off. And their boy Adam Baker, who like held like some I don't know, some shit like, oh, we hate West Ham United. Sheffield United gets some of that, Doc. They can fuck off. You done know. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm playing Football Manager clips.
West Ham Clips is in the building. What a legend. Well, I'll be honest, I haven't watched. I just couldn't watch it yet. I'm ready now. I need to go watch it, but yeah, I couldn't.
What the Frankfurt game?
Yeah, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch it.
I've got to ask you, Frankel. Yeah, what did you make of that with Cresswell? Was he rightfully to be criticised, or was he harshly criticised? Because some people on the fence that he's harshly criticised, and other people are saying, "Well, hold on a minute, he's done it twice in a month."
I mean, I think, look, I think it's fair that you criticise him because it was a mistake. It could have been. I mean, I would like the referee to have just stuck with his original decision, given a yellow card, and not ruined the match. Because as soon as he was sent off, that's when I had tears in my eyes. That's when all hope died for me. And I didn't really watch the rest of the game. I was just drinking. But for me, like as a defender, you've got to be smarter. You know, like you got to be smarter. And it was a horrible mistake. It was maybe a harsh decision, but you can't really argue it. And so, yeah, he did make a mistake. So, yes, he probably deserves to be criticised. It doesn't mean that I'm going to slate the guy. I think he's been a servant for West Ham for so many years, and I'm sure that it was probably the worst night of his professional career.
Oh, definitely.
But it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be able to say he messed up, he made a mistake, and he should have done better. I think he'd say the same thing, right?
But should he be replaced next season?
I mean, look, at the moment, he's not playing, he's being played out of position anyway because we have no centre-backs. I mean, at this point, it's hard to say who should be replaced because we don't sign any damn players. And so you can only, you know, at the moment, and that's another reason why it's maybe harsh to criticise him because he's not a centre-back. Look at this. Oh my gosh! As soon as Cresswell got the red card, I put my City shirt on. No, and I won't be wearing it at the weekend either. But I think, you know, in fairness to Cresswell, he's not a centre-back. He's a left-back. He's playing out of position. He's the last man. He's in a position in a big game that he shouldn't have been in. And yeah, like Robert's just said here, it could be argued he shouldn't have been left in that position. And, you know, it's hard. But
as an experienced defender, though, Frank, surely he must learn that just to not to bring him down, but to sort of allow the shot, but sort of push him to his side. Like it's not like he hasn't done that before. He done it 2 weeks prior against Lyon, and he. Let's be honest, we saved ourselves that game. If it weren't for Jared Bowen that game, we could have lost that game and maybe not got to a semi-final. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. But then again, you know, look, defending as a fullback is very, very different to defending as a centre-back. And he spent his entire career, you know, in that position, learning that position, knowing what to do. And he's a little bit out of the water in a huge match. And so, you know, more experienced centre-backs are not going to make that challenge. Even some experienced centre-backs that aren't that great, Craig Dawson, they make that challenge as well. So,
yeah.
But you wouldn't see Zuma doing that. You know, you wouldn't see Kurt Zuma making that challenge.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Listen, I get it because I sort of like I was very, very gutted on the night, as much as everyone else was. I just looked at it. I just thought, why? It's just the simple thing is, it's like even if the geezer scores, yeah. First of all, he's got to beat Areola, and that's going to be hard anyway because I think Areola's been excellent. But if the geezer scores and Cresswell lets him go, I would still fancy us with 11 men to at least score one goal against them.
Yeah, me too.
Do you know,
I would have much rather that every day of the week.
do you know what I mean?
Michael.
It's just.
As I say, have you seen what's gone on with me recently?
What? Sorry, I didn't realise this was the. I didn't realise this was the Declan Reese show. I thought we were talking about West Ham, but
Franco, we forget that the whole world revolves around Declan like Rice. We forget that sometimes. We got to like put ourselves in position and remember the whole world revolves around Declan Rice. So Rice, continue. Like, fuck off! It does, you punk. Come on, dog.
What's going on with you, Reese?
No, I was saying the hair.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I don't know what you've got going on. It looks to me. Cyber, it was good to see you, by the way. But yeah, look, as like Hammerhead, Cresswell was a dodge. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a little harsh. He's come up for us on many occasions as well. But yeah, we do. Look, we need players. We need squad depth. We need players everywhere. One thing that might be unpopular, and I'd love to hear your opinion, I would rather West Ham finish in 8th place than 7th place. I do not want to play in that Europa Special Needs Conference League.
Just extra games in that. No, I agree with that, Doc. I agree with that, Doc. I agree with that because those are more games we have to play, and we can finish higher in the league if we don't play them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's European experience as well, though, at the end of the day.
Yeah, but how funny will it be for Manchester United to be in that tournament?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want to see. It's what the world wants to see.
Yeah.
We owe it to the world.
But if we finish 6th, it's even better.
We will finish 6th, Doc. We will finish 6th.
It's in our hands. Like,
we will.
It's in our hands.
It's kind of in our hands.
No, Franco, shut your stupid gobsmack mouth up, Doc.
We're
finishing 6th, Doc. We're finishing 6th. It's like after the win against Norwich, all we got to do is get a point, basically. And like, or a win. I know we ain't beaten Brighton since 1920. Manchester City is like top of the pops. Like, that's your like Iggy Azalea. But like, we could do them in. We done did them in before in extra time. Get a draw, Manchester City, win against Brighton. We're in there like swimwear, homeboy.
Pete, you make it sound easy, mate, against Brighton. We ain't beat them in the Premier League era.
I know.
I haven't got enough
The last time was like in the old first division. I know. I hear you. We can do it though. Like we could run them things, dog. Like you think, James? Like we could run them things against Brighton and beat them.
The Brighton curse, mate. I've never known nothing like it in my life, honestly.
It's like the Burnley curse with like Chris Woods, dog. It's honestly same thing. It's just.
I'm going to be honest. I have never known West Ham to be such a bogey side as much as Brighton. I know Everton and other teams was, but Brighton, mate.
Burnley's a bogey side for us still. Like, and I know I said the Chris Wood thing, but even still, without Chris Wood, they're a bogey side. Like, even when the manager got gone, we still couldn't beat them. Like.
Some people. So Scott thinks that the Conference League is our best hope of getting into Europa. Mark as well says got the taste of European football. Any European football will be good.
Yeah.
Experience, I don't know, in Europe.
And I get that, but
yes.
But here's the counter argument: is look at Leicester this season. They were in that tournament and absolutely did not compete. Our squad is so thin. Somehow we still manage to compete. But exactly, like what Clips is saying there.
Big up Clips, dog. That's how are you working 2 computers right now, Franco? Like you're working yours and you're working West Ham Clips. How is that possible?
I mean, first and foremost that there's no way I'm talented enough to.
No,
you're
not
clever.
You are. No, you are, because you got Charlie on your side. You got Athers on your side. Becca on your side. Like I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Absolutely he's a genius. Watch go on to Twitter.
See how he's bigging him up? It's like he's bigging up himself because Frank always only bigs up himself, dog.
Do you know what
I'm saying, Rice?
If you're not West Ham Clips, what were me and Clips talking about last night?
Bomb, wicked.
Sorry, what were what?
What were me and Clips talking about last night? There's no way you'll guess because you're not West Ham Clips.
I've got no idea.
Bollocks.
Football, wrestling.
No.
See wrestling. That's Charlie Walsh, dog. Like you're painting it on Charlie
No,
Walsh
we weren't
right
talking
now,
about
dog.
wrestling.
And I never knew like Mark Anthony or Mark whatever, like whatever he
Mark
says
Henry.
about like Antonio, like that's a wrestling character, and I never knew that until I watched like a few things in WWE. So like Charlie Walsh is high up in the ranks of being like in there with West Ham Clips,
Yeah, and
dog.
why would Clips make a diss track on Frankel if it was Frankel?
You get what I'm saying? Franco is a culprit, dog. He's involved. It's like a consortium of people that do the West Ham Clips thing. Frankel is involved.
I saw something that reminds. There's a new TV show on Netflix.
You gotta
about
watch
cons-
Winning Time, dog. You
about
have to watch Winning
conspiracy
Time, dog.
theories.
It's so dope.
Have you seen that? It's like a conspiracy theory Netflix show. It's like Mike Myers is in it. But anyway,
What's
it
it
reminded me
called?
of you, Peach. It reminded me of you.
What's it called? Joe Cole? Is it called Joe Cole? Because then that would remind me of me, dog. But like, what is it then?
Let me find out. New Netflix.
Because
The Pentabber something. What is it? Pentamerate.
Right, hang on a sec. I'm gonna have a
What? Pentamerate? What is it?
Did
Like
you-
a pentaller, dog?
It's called the Pentaverate.
No, thank you.
What?
It's called the Pent. It reminds me
Thank
of
you,
Peach.
James. At least James is like sticking up for me, like for once. Big up. Like, yo,
Let me show you what they do. So the trailer, it's like you see this. It's
go on. James wants to say something, dog. Go on.
Peach's English version of "It's not for him." Basically, it's not
Did
for
you get
Peach.
what I was saying? Hammerette? Is that what it is, Franco? Hammerette?
so, yeah,
Pentaverate.
What? Like
Peaches
what?
in the
So
building.
I can't even say the name.
My
But go on.
stage tutor form plays 7 unique characters in this comedy series about a secret society. Is that the one?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, right. It's on UK Netflix. I'll stick it on my watch later.
I am Peach. There is honestly, there's more chance that
It
I
can't be
am the
Peach. You're not part.
queen
No,
than West
it can't
Ham
be
Clips
Peach.
is Peach.
Now,
Did
so-
you see?
It
Did
can't
you
be.
see though the other day West Ham Clips the sort of montage he done of the Europa League? Oh mate, I was on the train and I actually tweeted him, yeah. And I said, "Bruv, you just made me cry my eyes out on the train, mate, for about
Yeah,
50
me too.
people." Like,
Me
I was
too.
like, I was
Me
watching
too.
it, and my eyes
Yeah.
were going like I couldn't. And people, some geese was looking at me just to say, like, "You all right, mate?" I was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, I'm all right."
I cried
As I
my
say, it
eyes
can't
out
be
watching
Peach.
that,
The way
dog.
that message was
That was
typed,
mad.
there's
That
no
was
like
madness.
capital letter, non-capital letter, and like dollar signs and stuff. That's not Peach writing that. It can't
Never.
be Peach.
Never. But like no, James, I was on the same boat as you, man. Like when I watched that and just when it went back and just showed like what a successful season we've had and everything to boot to that, I was just like Brethren, it brought me to my knees, man. Like, yo, I was in disarray. I was in disarray.
Yeah.
Like that was
I've not seen it, to be fair.
oh you'll get emotionally felt. Like
All right,
that
I'm
was
gonna
nuts.
I'm gonna go watch it. Bye, I love you.
Ah, there goes Franco, like he always does. Piss off, Franco. Fucking, yo,
Yeah,
you know what?
it's gonna go take some kids to the fairground, isn't he?
No, of course he is. How you mean? He's going to
Yeah,
the
that's what I mean.
fairgrounds right now.
What's he on?
Anywhere
YouTube
near
or
Dallas,
Twitter or
dog.
what?
How do you mean? Anywhere
Is he on
near
Twitter?
Dallas, he is there, dog. He's
Yeah, it's on
like,
Twitter, man.
Yeah. I'll
Trust
have a
me.
look after we finish this.
No,
was
it's quality, man. It is real quality. Like I
I'll
was.
say that bit in the one against Norwich, the keeping up with the Nobles thing. That'd be
But
big.
then you got this and
Yes, okay, Adam Frankel. Thank you for that.
Oh, fuck
Yes,
hell,
I
it's
did
okay,
indeed
man.
receive a message from you a few days ago.
see. So it's like, what is that? Adam Frankel like leaving a message to himself? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. But no, like to agree with James, dog. That last West Ham Clips, man. It's like he brought in, or she brought in, or they brought in, or the whole consortium brought in the fact that like we did Norwich in, and it like Michael Antonio scoring on his weak foot and all this, that, and the third, and it was like Then they brought it back to like what we've actually done this season, and it was, yo, it put a lump in your throat still, man. Like,
Mm.
I honestly, yeah, I was honestly tearing. And I'm not afraid to expose that. Like, real talk. I was
No,
honestly
listen,
tearing.
mate. Listen, it takes a big man to cry, mate. I cried on my stream
You get
after
me?
the Frankfurt game. I done a live stream. I had Affers on,
I
and
didn't see that. I
and
didn't
I had
see that.
Mitchell. I had Affers and Mitchell on.
Okay.
I had about 80 people in my stream, and I was crying
Yep.
my eyes out, mate. And
Yeah, see?
and I'm not afraid to admit that, like, because
Yeah,
But
right, give me 2 seconds. I'm
that's
just gonna make
passion
it
in it.
yeah, I was gutted, mate. I haven't seen West
Yep.
Ham win a trophy in my lifetime, mate. I'd like to see us win something before I go from this planet. Do you
We
know what
will,
I'm saying?
we will, we will, we will. Next year, dog. Next year, like it's only building upwards. Like if you look at it like logically, like
Mm.
we were in Europa last season and we got so no, we weren't in Europa last season, were we?
Nah.
No. So we were in Europa this season, thanks to Jesse Lingard and everybody else. But we got very close. But you can get so close but so far at the same time, and that's what happened. And everything happens for a reason. It wasn't our time, but we're knocking on the door, James. We're knocking on the door, JJ.
But
Like
but but
honestly,
but how important is it between Conference and Europa League? I know Conference is good. Don't get me wrong, but I think the
yep,
transfer targets change
yep,
if we get Europa League.
yep. Do you think we're capable of it? Because like we're only like 2 3 points behind of getting that
Well,
if we do
Man
something in the
United,
next couple
Man,
matches.
U- Man United can't win a game at the minute, and
No.
I think they're personally down tools now. Man United,
Yeah.
yeah, and they've said, you know what, last game, fuck it, it is
Yep.
what it is, and see what happens.
Excuse
I
me. Yep.
think Sunday's game, Manchester City versus West Ham
It's the
at the
biggest game of the
LS.
season. Yep.
I feel the boys are going to put in a performance. Do I think we'll win? I don't think we'll win. I think we can get a draw though.
You know what?
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
think
say,
you know what
last
differently.
weekend,
Go on,
was
Raz.
8 goal swing on goal difference between us and United. Eight
Yep.
goal swing. Because they lost.
Rise,
we won
rise.
4-0.
You know what I'd
8
love
goal
to
swing.
see, Doc? You know what I'd love to see, Rise?
Yeah.
Straight up, honestly, this is like real talk, and it's like taking man out of his character and like taking man out of his boots and taking man against every will that he stands for. I think if Fever goes to that match against City, we might have a shot. Like, because he ain't been in any matches for like 6 7 8 9 10 years, Doc. And it's like, there's a reason behind that. And I understand the reason behind that. But put that aside for like the dickheads and like go to that match, Doc. Please, like,
Right, I'm gonna finish making my brew. I'll be back in a second.
yeah, 100. But please go to that match, Doc. Like, if you can go to that match, please go to that match because I think if you go to that match, Doc, like, I think we might scrummage up a victory, Doc. Like, I really do.
I think.
Have you
I
thought
think
about going? Have you thought about going?
I've been offered to go in the box, mate.
You get what
Do you
I'm
know-
saying? So go.
do you know
So
what I mean?
fucking go, Doc. Go. Go.
Do you know what I
It's
mean?
like, it's a calling, man. It's a calling. You need to go, Doc. Like, you need to get there and be there and go there. Like,
Yeah.
real things, man. Like, yo, you've held your steel for so long. But
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, like, yo, piss on GSP, dog. Like, yo, forget about them. Like, pretend you're like giving your money to like, I don't know, some like fake UNICEF like charity things, dog. Like, but you get what I'm saying? Get there and go there, dog.
I will see, mate. I will see what happens.
Yo, that like everybody in the live chat in the comments have to understand. Fever hasn't been to a match like 6 to 7, 8 years. It's been 6, but like we'll say 7 to 8 to 9 to 10, 11 to 12 to 13.
Yeah.
Brethren, get to the match, Doc. Get to the match. Like, get there, watch
I
it.
think what it is with me, and the thing is with me, where I am very
It's
adamant on
pride. It's pride.
this.
It's pride. And I get
one,
that.
one is stubbornness. I will say
Yeah.
that. But the
Yeah.
second thing is, I need to see this ownership, either Daniel or
Yep.
fucking GSB, give Moyes what he needs. I think I'm not going to say Moyes has been lucky because I think what he's done great. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
No,
But fuck me, he needs a bit of help, doesn't he? Let's be honest. He
oh, big
needs,
time, big time.
and I think if they don't help him, then really he's hoping to try and do well rather than expecting to do well. Do you know what I mean?
I hear you.
Fucking hell.
I hear you, but
Liverpool
you
just
going
gone
to the
2-1 up.
match is like you're swallowing a bit of pride right there because like I get why you don't go. I get that. I understand why you're not buying things to the supporter shop and this, that, and the third. I get that. But if you go, that would be karma. And that's put in the universe, dog. Like you have like kind of said, okay, listen, I'll deal with it. I'll go for the final match because I want to see Mark Noble's final match, which is the first off top reason I think you should go. And I think that would be a blessing in disguise, Doc. I really do. I really do. If you can grab tickets to go there, go there. And if Reese is available, like take the boy there still, man. Because like, yo, that would be dope, man. You and Reese up in the box, like watching that thing, yo, that would just give more power to us. Like energy wise, man. Real talk.
Don't know.
Well, we will see what happens.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Because I know, like, yo, what's your birth sign, dog?
I'm the Archer, mate.
Which is what?
Sagittarius.
That's February, isn't it?
No, December.
Oh, fine. Aquarius.
Because
I was thinking Aquarius, Sagittarius. Sorry, my
because
bad.
Reese has got the same birthday as me.
Yeah.
Oh, December 16th.
Yep.
Yeah.
How
See,
did I
look-
know that, dog? How did I know that, dog? How did
see-
I know blood clot that, dog? How
See,
did I know blood clot that, dog?
Legends are born on the 16th of December. See?
Legends are born on April the 10th, dog. You got it all messed up. But no, I'm just playing. Like, yo, honestly, yeah, that's live. That's live. But yo, you and Reese go down upon the place. Y'all can get on like some West Ham cam, show up your face. Like, that would be wicked. Like, nobody's seen Fever, dog. Nobody's seen Fever except behind the screen, dog. And you're not a keyboard warrior. You're not a keyboard warrior. You're a man. So it's like, yo,
I'm
show
not a
your
keyboard warrior.
face, dog. That's what I'm saying. You're not. I'm saying
Listen,
that.
listen. Lucas was over in England the other week. I went
I know,
down
and
there.
you picked him up. I know. That was so dope. How, yo, let me, like, stop, pause, all the rest. How the fuck was that, man? Like, yo, you picked him up, went to a pub and that. Like, how was that, man?
I took him for a couple of beers and fuck me, he's a lump, mate.
Yeah, he's a
I was
big
going to
boy.
come down, but
He's
I
a
was
unit.
stuck in Derby, so I couldn't.
Yeah, what it was, I met it in what do I mean? In Paddington.
Yeah.
And we went up to local Witherspoons, and what it is, he's obsessed with Witherspoons now because
Yeah, he keeps
basically,
telling me the same.
yeah. Well, I took him to the Witherspoons. I said, "This is what Witherspoons is like, Lucas." He goes, "Man, this is great."
Yes, Lucas. Yes.
Right?
Lucas.
And then what it was funny, yeah, because he goes, "I want to do fish and chips. I want to do pie and mash. I want to go to a beach." I'm like, Lucas, we can do that all in one day, bro.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So what I've done,
Yeah,
I've checked him in. He's checked himself into a local hotel near me, so he's going to be staying. He's going to be staying in Romford. Reese know where Romford is.
Yeah.
Trust me, Romford.
Brethren, I've been
she saying
to
Travelodge,
Romford, dog. How do you mean, my G?
No,
How do you
but
mean?
what I mean is, he ended up in Romford the other week. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but he ended up back in Romford. And he said, "James,"
Yeah.
he said, "I was in Romford. It's just on a Saturday night." I said,
Yeah.
he said, "It was just for the people." I said, "Why do you think I've checked you in there, Lucas?" I said, "You'll love it there, bro."
It's
Yeah,
buzzing
man.
around for dog. On a Saturday, Friday night, dog, it's buzzing. Like, somebody might get shot. Somebody might get beat up, dog. Like, Romford is live up, man. Yo, done been
Did you
to
stay in
Romford,
Travelodge
dog.
or what?
I hope so.
No, he's staying in a. What's he staying in? He's staying in a. It's like a beefy, but it's from a hotel, like a Travelodge next to it. Yeah. But
yo,
yeah.
Bryce, tell him about the B&B you stayed at the other day,
No,
dog.
I'm not going into that fucking 40 Towers place that I was in at the weekend.
Where was that? Where was that, my G?
In Bournemouth, yeah.
Bournemouth, flipping hell, homeboy
Fucking
staying
awful
in like
hotel.
some B&B in,
Mate,
in Bournemouth,
when you
though.
when you speak to Lucas again, say
Yeah,
to him what was the hotel like in Ilford, right? Because the day
yeah,
when I met him, we went and had a couple of beers, and
yeah.
then we made our way back to Ilford. So I made sure he got to Ilford, he got to his hotel and all that. Yeah,
Ah, yo, you
Yeah.
right.
looked at real talk. You looked after him, didn't you, Jay? You looked after
Oh,
him. That's big things. That's big
Peach,
things, man.
Peach, I'm not a bad geezer, mate. This
I
is
know
people.
you're not. I know
Uh,
you're not. I know
yeah,
this.
You
I
just
know
talk some
this.
shit
I know
sometimes, don't
this.
you?
right. I get some shit because I've got an opinion that no one really likes, but that's just me. But I made
Dun,
sure.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, right. I
Hold
can't
on
wait.
one second. I'll be
Listen,
right back.
I can't wait for the summer. I must admit, I can have a break. But no, what it was, I made sure he got to his hotel and all that. And the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
room, the room they give him, mate, was like, oh mate, it's one of the smallest rooms I've ever seen. I walked in there, I went, Lucas, this is in Ilford. I said, bruv, you got to get out of here, mate. I said, you go fucking stir crazy in here. It was like a fucking like a padded cell for him. Do you know what I mean? It was horrible, mate. It was
Yeah,
awful.
I was gonna say the room that we stayed in Bournemouth at the weekend, that was fucking tiny. And we were meant to have a twin room, but they didn't have any twin rooms, so they gave us a double room and stuff. And I
Yeah.
was like, I'm not sleeping, like, we're gonna have to fucking sort something. So I ended up fucking sleeping on the floor for 2 nights in this fucking hotel.
Nah, that's not good, man. It's not good. And this is what I said to Lucas. I said, Lucas, you best off staying in Romford. It might cost you a bit more. Don't get me wrong. It costs him a few quid more a night, but
Yeah.
he would have so much more of a better time. He can go out. There's a nightlife there.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
he's 27 years old. He can go out. He can go for a meal. He can go pictures. He can go bowling. He can go to a nightclub, strip club, whatever he wants to do. Like, do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. Romford's decent though, to be fair.
And that's what I said to him. I said, you're only up the road.
And,
And I said,
and it's got 2 Weatherspoons pretty much next to each other in Romford.
well, it's got more than that there, mate. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's got 6 pubs in a row.
Yeah, it's got
Like,
2 Weatherspoons though. He likes Weatherspoons, and he's got Weatherspoons in Hornchurch, Weatherspoons in
you
Chapel
know,
Heath. There's quite a few
mate.
spoons down
When he got off the when he came out of Paddington, right?
there.
So someone said to me, "Oh, where are you going to take him for something to eat?" And what it was, me and Lucas come out of there, and the first thing I saw was a McDonald's. I said, "Look, do you want McDonald's?" He went, "Yeah, all right." I went, "Go there." First thing he said to me though, all right, which was 100%, is that he said he had a drop of the drink, like, and he said, "This is no way like America, mate." He said
Yeah.
that drink is like full of sugar, like I mean, like syrup as good as. I said, nah, mate. I said, over here, mate, everything's watered down, mate. Trust me, especially in McDonald's, mate.
Yeah.
I said, it ain't the same. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, he's good as gold, mate. Do you know what I mean? I've got a lot of time for Lucas, so I've got
Yeah,
mate.
so have I.
Top lad. Really is. And I'm glad he's on his way back tomorrow, though. He comes back from
Leeds,
Leeds.
isn't
Yeah, he's up in Leeds. He's coming back tomorrow, and then he's back here for 2 weeks. And then
And
that's him done, mate.
Yeah.
He's out of here.
And he'll be back. I reckon he'll be back. I reckon he's loving it.
Yeah, do you know what? I think he is also like. I said to him, I said, you need to sort of like when you do come over again, sort of you understand this more. You need to be out of London. It's cheaper. Like it's cheaper to be out of London than it is to be in London. If that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you're in
exactly.
London, it's going to cost you. And this is what I said to him. We come out of Paddington Station. There was an hotel there. I said, Lucas, I said, if you was to check into that hotel, it'd cost you 3 times the amount back where you're staying. Do you know what I mean? I made sure he had the Oyster card to get about if he needed to put any money on his Oyster card because his bank card wasn't free. Yeah, I looked after him, bro. I
said to him, I'll try and come down and like help him out as well, but obviously I couldn't. So
yeah, like it is what it is. Like, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have seen him. Like, I can't see the geezer come like 3,000, 2,000 miles across the ocean and I'm fucking getting lost in fucking East London somewhere. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
But he's learnt all his stuff, like, and that's the way it is with me. Like, I made sure he knows how to buzz in and buzz out, and everything really. So it's what it is.
Yeah, he is a good lad though, Lucas is.
Top lad, mate. He is. He's really down to earth geezer.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be back down because he's got a ticket for the thingy game, the City game, isn't
he? Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, really. But Do you know what I mean? He's done well. He went to Norwich the other day. He probably had a great time there.
Did he go to Norwich away in the end? Did he go?
I think he did. I'm not too sure. I assume he did. I was told he was going to go there, but
Yeah, because me and him were talking about going, but then like obviously I couldn't as well. So
You couldn't what, Doc? You couldn't what? You couldn't eat a lollipop
I couldn't go Norwich away.
You couldn't eat a lollipop at Norwich away, Doc? Like what are you doing? You couldn't cross the road, Doc, and be with the lollipop stick people, Doc? Like what's the deal?
I had to listen to the fucking game in the car, didn't I?
Oh, word up. I love that though. You told me that, but I love that. Like the color commentary is better than like listening to like that. You know what I hate? I hate Beglin. I hate him, dog. Like I don't hate anybody, but I hate that man, the Irishman. Oh shit. Oh no, it was Shandor that called. It wasn't. It was Shandor that called. Oh shit. Unless I got it twisted. Oh my days. Yo, my life is like a blur right now. I got people calling me up and I think they're one person and that No, that was definitely that. Yo, hold on one second, dog. That was definitely my like cousin from another mother still. Hold on one second. I do apologize. Give me 2 seconds. I'm tripping.
Here we go. He's off doing his own thing again. But yeah, because where are you living now, James? You living up Thingy way, ain't you?
No, I'm still I'm still in Dagenham, mate.
Oh yeah, no, it's your missus that lives up Thingy way, innit?
Yeah, I jump on the train from time to time and visit her ends. Tell you what, it's too quiet up there for me, mate. I understand why it will drive you mental.
It's fucking shit.
I like I was doing a video the other day, the ice cream man's going past, and I'm like, you twat. I'm trying to do a video, and I got the ice cream man bringing these chonga outside.
No, I had it. I was on here with Peach and all that, and I had the ice cream van in the background telling him to shut up.
Yeah, I was like, leave it out, mate. Can't you just go and like? But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. What station is it you go to?
I go to a place called Elmswell.
Oh yeah. That's on the. You have to change it to Ipswich, don't you?
Yeah, change it to Ipswich, mate.
On Sunday.
I started to get an express train load that goes from Stone Market all the way to Shenfield, mate. It takes a fucking hour, which is absolutely banging. Do you know what I mean? Which is brilliant. Don't get me wrong. In the summer, it feels like it's forever. When it's in the winter, I'll just get my head down and wrap up. But I know it's all good though, man. It's all good.
Yeah, I came back from it. Well, because obviously I was down south in Bournemouth at the weekend, wasn't I? And like my mate was staying with his parents when it was partners in America. So like he drove back up to Ipswich, and like I hopped on the train from Ipswich back to Peterborough. It's like 2 hours. So I was like, this is fun.
All right, ain't too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Ain't too bad at all.
Hey, Bryce, Bryce, shut up, James. Bryce, we need to get, like, them tickets for, like, for the Man City match, dog. Like, Jay Fever has to go to the match, dog. That's my mission now. In life, right now, that's my mission. Yeah. Jay Fever has to go to the West Ham match against Man City. Like, yo, I ain't even playing with you. It has to be done. It has to be done. Real talk. It has to be done.
Right, Peachy, I'm going to hop off because my phone...
Yeah, do your thing. I just I thought I was talking to like one person, but I was talking to the next person just now, like on the phone. It was mad. And I gotta get a new phone. But this is like on like a landline phone. But I gotta get a new phone. Man,
my phone's charging, but it's going down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What kind of phone do you have?
iPhone.
What kind of phone do you have, Jay?
I have a Samsung thing.
Okay, so now I'm engulfed in two things now. So
but yeah,
Samsung,
I have to wirelessly charge mine because I fucked it, so I got to wirelessly charge it.
Word up.
And it don't charge very fast. That's why it's going down instead of going up while charging. You know what I mean?
Word up. I hear you, Doc. I hear you, man.
But yeah, I'm gonna hop off anyway and let my battery charge up a bit.
Yeah. I
one
gotta
or two
convince
things
I
later.
gotta convince Jay to go to the match on when it's Saturday, Sunday, whatever it is. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to convince the
I
man.
might roll two things later or something. Yeah, see how I'm feeling.
Yeah, no, 100. Yo, Raz, the other night, dog, I passed out like clean as a goofy
Yeah,
fucking
so did I.
person
To be
in
fair,
like
so did I.
in Disney World, dog. Like I was just
I've
was
been up
like,
real
"Kang,
early because of that
done."
fucking sleeping on the floor in that hotel and all that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah,
No, we'll go later tonight.
feeling much better.
We'll go later tonight, and hopefully,
Yeah,
like we'll get
yeah,
Jay upon it, Budgie upon it. You get what I'm saying?
yeah. I'll let my phone charge for a bit. Yeah.
All right, don't know, man.
I'll catch you in a bit, boys.
Yeah,
Take care, man.
See you
look
later.
after your hair, dog. Look after your
I
hair,
will
man.
do. I will do.
Look after your blood fire hair,
All right.
dog.
See you later.
All right, peace out, man. So,
So
yo,
how,
Jay,
so,
go
so
on.
how are you? How are you though, Peach? Don't
Yo,
worry about me. How are you
no,
doing?
no, Brendan. I can't worry about me if I don't worry about the other man them. So it's like that's why I'm
Don't
always asking.
don't make me call you by your Christian name, Matthew.
No, Matthew, my Christian name. It should be like my name should be like Christian Matthew, but I ain't religious, dog. Like I ain't like honestly, I'm like Church of England Protestant. Like yo, I'm them things there. So it's like yo, I'm Matthew, like Matthew. Don't know.
Yeah.
Like that's it. That's it, man.
That's it, mate. Well, I'm looking forward to when Lucas comes back tomorrow. I'll go and have a couple of beers with him towards the end of the week.
Yeah, that's he's a good boy, isn't he? He's a good boy, man.
Yeah, he's a top lad, mate. He's all right.
Yeah.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
It's a big. I've got to admit though, Peach, it's a big thing that he's done though, mate. Like to travel all that way on his own.
Yeah.
And what?
Enough respect to him for that.
Mate, he's pretty fearless. I've got to be honest, because he said to me, he said, "You know what? I don't really care. Like I've travelled all this way, sort of thing." And I was like, "Mate, fuck me going to America on me, Jack."
Yeah. But he didn't give two things. Like he just went out there. Like he didn't even think about it two times. He just went out there. Like yo.
I think he's got good connections over here, isn't he? Like he's got people up north. He's got people like for instance, he's got me in the east, and he's got people in like all over the place. So he's never on his own sort of thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. He has family. He has family around. Like even if it's not blood related, family around. You get what I'm saying? Like real talk. And what you did, honestly, like I read that, and hold on, my green screen's all fucking up again. But like no, what you did, I thought that was instrumental, man. Like yo, you took care of the boy, and you know you picked him up, went out for like two things. I thought that was wicked, man, and it looks good on you, man. Like
I took him over local football on the Monday, you know.
Fuck, no, you didn't.
I did, man.
Fucking hell, time.
He sat in the bar after, had a few beers in the bar, and he went from the under 20 from there.
Yeah.
He went to the under 23 match at Stratford.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Yeah. So he had a good old bank holiday Monday over and all, so it was alright.
See that's when my whatchamacallit, my uncle left when it was bank holiday Monday, to tell you the truth. Like he left on bank holiday Monday. But it's like that's like that, you know what, you said it in a nutshell. It is fearless for somebody like from Baltimore or what they call it? I always want to call it Pennsylvania. What's it called, dog? Where he lives? I always
he lives in he showed me where he lives, right?
Yeah.
And he actually lives in
Annapolis. Boss, that's it.
He actually lives. He's a country boy.
Oh no, don't know. I don't know that. Because he talked about like having like whatchamacallit, like gas station, petrol shop, like right near where he lives, and that's where he got like his like go-to things. And it's like, no, I don't know that. Like he's proper country, man. Proper country. Real talk, man. And yo, but it's dope though, because you're like an ends man, like city things. He's country boy. It's like, yo, you compliment one another still, but you're on the same vibe. And no, I got all the time in the world for him, man, and as well as yourself. But like, I got all the time in the world for him, man. He's good people, man. He must have loved being at the match, man. He must have loved being at the match against who was it, Savi, man. Like he must have loved that, dog. Like that much. Like, yo, he was running into man them like Franco, Duke, like all the man them and Happy Hammerette, Becca, Atherton, like Athers 32. He was running into all them. Like, that's a dream for him. You know what I mean? Like, it would be a dream for me, and I know it would be a dream for him. So it must have been like Christmas Day for him, man. Honest to goodness, man. It was a shame you weren't there, though. Real talk.
Nah, at the end of the day, mate, I'm not going to start going there
I hear
when
you.
they're doing well. Like,
No,
because I'm not.
no, you know,
That's being a hypocrite, isn't it?
no, but it ain't about it ain't about like going there when we do well. It's about going there when you got a man like traveling across the world to like go there. You know what I mean? But you still held time and took out the man there, like to go to this pub and watch this, watch that. Like, so big up yourself. That's big things, man. Like Charlie Watts used to say big plays, I say big things. That's big things, man. Big up yourself, man. It shows the type of person you are, man. And maybe like I don't know, on YouTube, maybe people see like this person, that person, that person, this person. They should see the person that like dealt with somebody flying over from America and like you being there for him. You know what I mean? That's James Fever, straight up, man. And I big you up for that, 100.
No, that's fair enough, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, I mean that, dog. I mean that. It's like, yo, but you know what? It's these last two matches, and typical West Ham would be like, yo, we'll win against City, we'll lose against Brighton, but I like to like get a result out of each one. So if it's a point out of Man City and like 3 points out of Brighton, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
And then that's our European like tour back on the plane. Like real things. Like I don't want to be in this conference league because we dissed the conference league so bad. Like Tottenham got in it and we were like, haha. I don't want to be in that because that'll be like us like moving 2 steps back, not 1 step forward. So I don't want to be in that conference league, dog. Like I'll take it if we have to take it. But I don't want to be in that. I want to be in Europa. And Duke said something very spectacular like a month ago or a couple weeks ago. He said, we're not ready for the Champions League. And I said, yes, we are. Like, yo, throw the man them in the deep end. Let's see if they can swim. He's like, we're not ready yet. Now I'm understanding where he's coming from because we are not ready for it. We got far. We beat the two favorites. We didn't get to the promised land, the final, but we do have that in our locker, but maybe not yet. And maybe it is the squad depth. Maybe it is that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's have another go at Europa. I think, go on.
So let me ask you, man, yeah?
Please do.
Right. How do you rate this season out of 10?
10 out of 10. Reason being, and I'll give you my reasons. Reason being I rate it 10 out of 10 is because I think we've had the skinniest squad in the league, number one. Number two, I think before we started the season, everybody was like, with this skinny squad, how are you going to even compete in Europa? We got to the semifinals. Number three, even with the games, the amount that we played, I think it kind of looks good that we're still in with the chance to finish sixth. And that's not the West Ham that I know or grew up on. Like we're either bottom from six or you know what I mean. Like this is a different. And people saying Moyes out this and that after one bad result. They could suck my cock, balls, toes, fucking everything, lick my ears and tell me to fuck off.
I'm going to be honest, right? I'm going to be honest with you, yeah? Right?
Yeah.
I have someone in my chat who always is like spurting that.
Yep.
I don't agree with it at all, but I do think Moyes did fuck up in the transfer window, mate.
Oh, I agree with that. But is that Moyes or is that the backroom staff?
I think it's everyone,
more
mate.
So the backroom staff, Doc. I think that's more so the backroom staff.
I think it's Moyes. I think it's the owners. I think it's all of them. I think the owners looked at it and thought, well, we're going to give him what he needs because he's doing so well.
Yep.
And Moyes didn't help himself by saying, okay, I'll just accept this for what it is. Like, let's be honest. If we'd have signed Colette a car,
yeah, left
we
back.
might have we would have been rock solid. Do you know what I'm saying at the back, and not
Yeah,
having to put
but we
players
might have
there.
not been. Like Jay, imagine if Coletta Carr came in and we don't know him as a person. Like I know you as a person. You're good people. You know me as a person. I'm alright people. You get what I'm saying? It's like Coletta Carr could have come in. He could have been like a demon. He could have been a nasty piece of work in the dressing room, dog, and like ruined all the camaraderie just going on right now. He could have deflated all of that like a flat tire. So it's like maybe that's what Moyes is looking at. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do I want to bring this person in if he's gonna deflate what I've kind of like pumped up?
Pete,
And
the only
go on.
problem with that is, though, Peach, he's got to bring someone in eventually, hasn't he? Like,
No, 100%. But
do you know
it's
what I mean?
like, but do you agree that like the more time he waits, it's only getting bigger. Like the more time he waits, it's only getting bigger. The anticipation is building. Like the more time he waits, it's like, well, who that are we gonna get? Like, like he has to
But
bring in real ballers now because he's
yeah,
waited so long.
so the thing is, that's why the summer window is going to be huge
Oh,
because
100%.
I partly agree with you on what you're saying there.
Yep.
They've left it for so long. The next
Yep.
signing that does come in is going to have to be amazing.
Yep. Yep,
But
and it might not be like it might not be somebody fresh to our ears that we're like, oh yeah, that player is dope. It might be somebody who we don't even know about, and that's the player I want. Like somebody who we don't know about, somebody who has skills up his like Jaxie that we don't even know about, and his game isn't figured out because, as I said last night on the stream, teams are going to be coming at us next season like, we sussed you out. But if we can bring this player on, that player on, they'll watch the tapes. But like, if we can bring like 2, 3, 4 players on that can change a game, we're in a different era. We're in a different
well,
element, dog.
next season you got 5 subs, ain't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
you're going to need your squad there. There's a few things really. This season, I think the youth players should have been given more of a chance in certain
yeah,
games. I think Oko Flex should definitely have been given a
yeah.
chance
I agree
in
with you
this. Like,
100%.
do you know what
Yep,
I mean?
yep,
Elise against Arsenal, I think was a missed opportunity. I think he should have
yep,
played him.
yep, yep.
He did, and there's a couple of little things. Like, don't get me wrong, Moyes done great, but I just think that window's killed. That window did kill us in the end. Like,
It,
do you know
it
what I
did,
mean?
but it did, but it didn't. Like because you have to think about it, Jay. We
Mm.
still finished like semifinal Europa. We're still in the hunt for top 6. Like I think the man actually knows what he's doing. Like with having a small squad and just keeping the same players inside and out. Either you're gonna swap Ben Rama for like Vlasic, you're gonna swap Fornals for Lanzini. Basically, that's it because the back four is set, the goalie set, like the two in the mid, they're set. It's just like the front 3 that he's like kind of tinkering with. He's not mucking around with the center half or center forward. Sorry, he's not mucking around with the center forward. That's Antonio. So it's like really when you look at it, like if Moyes brought in a center forward and he brought in
Well, let me ask you. Let me
another
ask you.
defender,
Right.
I'd be happy. 2
Right.
signings, I'd be happy. Go on.
Oh, yeah, need more than 2, Pete.
No, I know we do. I know we do. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like devil's advocate. I'm
Well,
just saying.
let's put it this way, right? I think we need 8 signings, and that's no joke,
I agree with you. I agree with you.
right?
And I can tell you where those 8 are. One is on the left.
Yeah.
One is one or two are gonna be like
Central midfield.
yeah, like your halfbacks. One or
I'll
two
tell
are
you.
gonna be your halfbacks.
I'll tell you where they are.
Two,
Right.
two are gonna be up front, and then the third, we got enough right backs. Maybe one in central defense who can like play on his left. So 7. I could go for 7 and be happy. Real
I
talk.
said,
Go on.
right. I look at it like this: you need a goalkeeper, you
Yep.
need a left back,
Yep.
you need a centre half. That's 3. You need 2 central midfielders.
Yep.
You need a left winger, and you need a striker. So yeah, you're looking at about 7.
So left winger, would you be happy to bring back Jay Lings, or you think he's past his best by date?
Joe, well, that's a great question, mate. Honestly,
Right.
for me, Keane Lewis Potter is the move for me.
Yep,
He's young. He's going to
I
get
hear that.
better.
I hear
And
that.
if you want to progress a talent, then he's the man for you.
I hear that.
The problem is, Jay Ling's on a free. He's a bargain.
Yep.
But are you going to get the same Jay Lings that you got 18 months ago?
Oh, I think so. Imagine if you were in a brothel, waiting to go check some gal, and this gal's like, this gal and the other gal are like, oh, you have to wait, you have to wait, you have to wait. As soon as you're getting in that room, you're pumping her in like 2 minutes and done. Like, you're getting down to business, dog. And it's
Mm.
like, that's how I see Jay Links. Like, he's been waiting in the wings, like, just to prove a point. And no manager that has come into City, if it's been Oligani Solskjaer or this new twat that's in charge right now, or the new other twat that has a double-barreled name, Can, C-Can, Sam. It's like, honestly, I think Jay Lings is just like waiting to like show his worth. Because once he shows his worth, he's going to be back on the England squad. Like, and it don't matter if he's like, what is he, like 32? 30, like, that's not
Nah,
old,
I
man.
think he's about 30, I think.
That's not old, Doc. That's not old. And no
One
boy
thing,
can do that, man.
one thing I will say,
Yeah, please.
he's got a point to prove now.
Big time. And that's the
Yeah.
players we want. Like when we signed Teddy Sheringham, he had a point to prove because he was getting dried out like paint on the wall. He had a point to prove. DiCanio had a point to prove. You know what I mean? It's like when we
Mm.
sign players that have a point to prove, they actually have a point to prove and they do something. And I feel so sad for Jesse Lingard, to tell you the truth, because like he seems like a nice boy. He loves
What it
football,
is,
but
Peach,
nobody's giving him a chance.
Peach, what it is, mate, we discussed this a long time ago when we
Yep,
talked about Jesse Lingard.
yep,
And the problem is, where he's a Man United fan, he just couldn't let go of it. It's like us being
yeah,
West Ham fans.
yeah.
Right? We wouldn't,
No,
if the club
you're
said
right.
you ain't going to play no games, you would still
You
want to
still stay
go,
there. Yeah,
you still want to stay there because you
yeah,
love the club.
yeah. 100%.
Don't get me wrong, I think the way Man United treated him was scum, really, but that's a different story. But
So saying that, do you think Rice will leave like in the next 2 years or the next three? Because I think he's really enjoying himself at the club right now. I really do. And I think he has a point to prove. I think he knows that we're this close away from like getting Champions League or Europa or winning the World Cup with England with him on the squad. Like it's kind of all going right for
the
Declan
problem
Rice
is, though,
right now.
the
Why would he?
problem is,
Why
though,
would he move? Why would he move elsewhere if it's going also right for him right
nah,
now?
nah, he ain't going to move.
That's what
He
I'm
ain't going to
saying.
move.
That's what
Right.
I'm saying. Yep.
The way you got to look at this is that we do need a striker at this club who's better than Antonio.
100%, but not the same as Antonio. Like I get these like I get these comparisons like, oh, you need to sign this because like he has strength and he's big and bulky like Antonio. I'm like, well,
Mm.
that's our one option. Let's get another option. Then maybe let's get another option where the boy does like hold like a Adama Traore or something. I'm not saying him in particular, but like
Yeah.
somebody in his mold. Like, but somebody also like you said in or Rise said in Ollie Watkins mold. Like, like when my father saw Tammy Abrahams the other day for AC Milan, he couldn't believe it. He was like, we could have had a shot at this guy. I was never a big Tammy Abrahams fan. Never, ever. I was Ivan Tony all day long, like yourself, and that you from Blackburn, the Armstrong
Di-
cat. I was those two boys, but it's like, the Abraham cat. He ain't done too bad. He ain't done too bad, and it's like I never fancied him at West Ham, but we could have got him. But David Moyes has two things in mind that he wants to run with, man.
I think he's going to change the system next year, mate.
Yep. I hear that. I hope he does. I hope he does. I
I
hope he
think
does.
I think 4-2-3-1
Yep.
is a system where Soucek gets overrun too much, mate. And then once he gets overrun, we're running. Then Declan's running all over the place trying to cover for him.
He don't stop running though, does he? He's like the Energizer flipping bunny. Like,
But Joe, what? Someone said it in my chat the other
what?
day. Soucek runs about, but Declan runs harder.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's like chicken with his head cut off and then like running about and making more things happen. I see that. Budgie. What are you saying, my G? What are you saying,
Right,
my
Pete.
G?
Hello, James. How
James
are
is
you?
in the building. I'm in the building.
Oh, man.
Rise was in the building earlier. What are you saying, my dog?
Well, not much. I've been watching, listening, and I thought I'd pop in. Just join the chat.
No, it's appreciated. What me and James were talking about was signings this summer. Like, what are you saying
Yeah,
for
I
signings this
agree with
summer,
what
my
you both
man?
said about Jaylings. Yeah, he's what is he? 29 now, coming up for his 30th birthday in December, I believe.
Hmm.
Listen, that's older than we really would ideally would like, but the quality of player that he is, I think, you can overlook his age slightly, just
Yep,
the fact of what he can do for us. And, I agree, will we get the same Jalen? Well, even if we don't, if we get
that's what
half the
Jay said.
Jalen
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
had,
yeah, yeah, yep,
even
yep,
if we
yep,
get half the player we had before, it's still better than we've got what we've got now, you know? And we know what he's about. We know what he
yep.
can do, and he knows what we're about. So, I think Jalen is the perfect person to bring in. But I still want Jonathan David.
Oh, me too. Jay, what do you talk? Yo, Jay, what are you thinking about Jonathan David? Because like, not only is he Canadian, he's not really Canadian. He's like from where Charlie Boy was born. He's from Brooklyn, but then moved to Haiti and then got his citizenship in Canada. So it's like he ain't even really Canadian. But like, what do you think about Jonathan David? Because I think he's flying colors to the sky and back.
We need a statement signing, and he would be the man.
He would, wouldn't he? Yeah.
I see things today, and I see things the other day about Eddie Nketiah. Some people say,
I don't want him,
yeah.
dog.
Some people say, yeah, get him because it's a
No,
free transfer.
no,
He's young
no, no,
and he's going to get better.
no.
But I think if you go out and get Jonathan David, Ivan
Different kettle of
Tony,
fish, man. Yeah,
someone like that, you are showing intent. Let's be
yeah.
honest, West Ham haven't really shown any intent in signings, in
No,
my
I know,
opinion.
and I agree with you. Like Budgie, what's your thoughts on Ivan Tony? Like Ivan Tony v what you call it, Jonathan David. Like, what's your thoughts on Ivan Tony v Jonathan David?
Well, the obvious is that Ivan Tony now has Premiership experience, and Jonathan David doesn't.
Yep,
They're very similarly statted up. I don't have a preference between the two, if I'm honest. Um, but I think perhaps Ivan Tony might be a better fit because of his Premiership
I
and
agree.
Championship experience.
Yep,
You know, I
I'd
think
like to have
he's
the both of
probably
them to
got.
tell you the truth.
Sorry.
No, sorry. No, I apologize for cutting you off. I always fucking do that. I'm like a loudmouth. You know that from when we're talking like on the phone. But
Yeah,
it's like I agree with what you're saying. Ivan Tony has more of that Premier League experience than he does. Like, you're right,
yeah,
he does.
yeah,
But
and that doesn't always mean everything. It
I
really
know,
doesn't.
I
But
know.
in the instance where we need a player to hit the ground running,
Yep,
I think it may be a bit more of a consideration for the management.
yep,
Having that experience behind him, maybe a little bit more of a consideration. I'm not David Moyes, and I'm not a professional coach or anything like
yep,
that. So,
yep,
I wouldn't want to sort of speculate too deeply, but I do think that and James, you were right earlier in what you said when you said about the attitude of the players. I
100.
think that the attitude that Jonathan David has is a solid and one where he wants to learn and improve all the time.
Yep,
And I think, Ivan Tony, ever so slightly, and please don't get me wrong about this because I love the guy, but
yep,
ever so slightly has that prima donna
yes,
approach about him. I think
yep.
he feels he's more
Above
important
the
than
world.
he is,
Like, yeah. And you know what
you know?
Jonathan David has, Butch? And James, too. Jonathan David, like, I've been watching this show called Winning Time, and it's a brilliant show. Like, it's about basketball. I don't like basketball. I'll watch the last 2 minutes of basketball, and that's like all the basketball I watch. Like, real talk. But this show is about, like, an owner who just wakes up one day, takes over a basketball club, and he brings in this young boy named Magic Johnson. And You know what? Jonathan David reminds me of Magic Johnson. He reminds me of somebody going into the dressing room, all smiles, all happy. Let's get it on. Let's groove with it. Let's vibe with it. Like, that's what I see from Jonathan David. From Ivan Tony, Budgie, I agree with you. I don't know your speculation or what's opinion on Ivan Tony, James, like with his attitude and all. But I see him kind of coming into the dressing room like, I've been there, I've done that. Like, yo, this is my shit. And I see the total opposite from Jonathan David. I see him coming in
Yeah.
happy and
I
wanting
mean,
to prove himself.
don't get me wrong. I can't see Ivan Tony expecting, all of the
Oh,
attention
I
and
can.
everything on
Oh,
him.
I can.
I can't. I can't. I
I
can't. He seems to
He's
be a
like
little bit
the best.
more.
He's the best penalty taker in the world. Like he was like 2 months ago or whatever. Like that has to gas up your head a bit. Homeboy's head is gonna be gassed when he goes to a new team. That's what I think, man. That's what.
No, I mean,
And
listen,
then I think Jonathan
Ivan
David
Tony.
will be coming in like a newborn. Like, yo, let's
Mm,
have it. New challenge, newborn.
Ivan
Happy,
Tony,
happy.
if he came in, I think he would. I think he would fit in well. It might take him a little time just to settle in a bit, but
Yep,
I think he'll settle in well because, to be fair, the culture at Brentford
yep.
isn't that far away from the culture at West
Not at all.
Ham.
Not at all.
So I think the transition from Brentford to West Ham would be a lot easier for him than
And
it
you know
would be
what,
for
Budgie?
Jonathan David. But he
You,
would probably, he gives me the impression that he would be a little, just a little. I'm not saying that
I
this is not a criticism.
no, but I
This
hear
is just
you.
an observation.
No,
I
I
think
hear
he's
you.
just ever so slightly a little bit, me, just a
But
little.
Budgie, let me counteract with that. I think honestly, I think that if Ivan Tony and Jonathan David came in, it would be like feng shui. Like, if you
That'd
know
be
what that
fine.
is. Like, I
That
think
would
it
be
would be
fine.
feng shui because, like, I think the gas head of Ivan Tony, I think Jonathan David would kind of like, I don't know, gas that out. So it would be like they'd both be coming on something irrelevant. And I think if we get the both of them, I think that would be magic because I think they'll like feng shui one another. But if we only get one, and that's Ivan Tony, I think he'd be trouble in the dressing room. If we get Jonathan
I don't
David,
think that
I
would
think he'd be
last, though,
hype in the
Tom.
dressing room. But I
I
think
don't
if we
think that
get
would
both of
last.
them, I think that would be a master plan. Real.
Mm,
If Moyes gets the both of them, dog. Sorry, I'm going off. But if
No,
Moyes
no,
gets the
no, it's all
both
right.
of him, if Moyes gets the both, like if he gets Jonathan David and Ivan Tony, Brethren, like honestly, and you guys will laugh at me. Yo, we're talking about winning the fucking blood clot league, man. I'm not even playing because we have wingers. We have this. We need. Well, we got Connor Coventry coming back. Wicked. Get another. Whatchamacallit, get another one of them in there, like halfback, get another halfback in there, and then like get somebody on the left, cause we got cover on the right, get somebody in middle defense too with the left foot, like we do that, and that's like what 4 or 5 signings, we do that. Yo, we could be winning the league like Leicester done did, and we could be winning the league like Blackburn done did, but not even paying for it, dog. Just
Yeah.
my things, dog. Like we're that close. David Moyes is running a steady ship, and there's no iceberg coming up like when the Titanic was on water. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Where did James go?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe his internet cut out. I don't know. I don't know. He dipped. Maybe his internet cut out, dog. But hold on, I'll put the thing in the link again still, just so if anybody wants to get in. There are mad comments, man. I haven't been answering half of them. I see from the Anvils in the building. Hold on. I did
Yeah.
put this in, but I forgot to press send. I didn't even have to like put it in again. I forgot to press send. I'm a flipping numpty, dog. But like, oh my days. Budgie, how was your day today, man? Tell me about, because I know it's like what 8, 9 o'clock where you're at now.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock p.m. now.
10 o'clock. That's it.
Yeah, I woke up this morning with a horrible headache again.
Ah, bollocks.
But yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. I've just basically chilled all day, really.
You sound
Managed
good.
to get myself a ticket for the Brighton game, I think.
Oh, lovely, 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 lovely,
Uh, yeah, got me ticket already for the City game.
lovely,
Buzzing for that.
lovely. See,
Absolutely buzzing for that.
I'm so jealous, and like I say this to my dad. Like I'm like, I talk to the man them there, and they're talking like just on a WhatsApp group, which I can't get to because I don't have a new phone. I'm supposed to get a new phone today, but I don't know. Time's running out, so it can wait. But it's like, yeah, like in the WhatsApp group and that, just like all the man and the gal them saying like, oh, I got a ticket for this, you want this, and I got a ticket for that, you want that, and it's just like. Oh, Brethren, like that's how it used to be in my father's era. Like he just used to be at the cherry tree on Raynham Road, and like people would come in like, you want to go watch West Ham, and they go, and it's like that's what we James is back, but that's what we got, and it's like, oh fuck, Franco's back too. Do I let him in or not? Do I let
Yeah,
Franco
go
in or
on,
not?
Johnny.
Do I let Franco? Of course I do. He's the man. How you
I
mean?
mean,
How
to
you
be
mean?
to be fair, I could have let myself in, but
Franco, you're a beautiful person, dog. Straight
I,
up, you're
I just
beautiful.
wanted to
Don't let
say,
nobody tell you different. Shut the fuck up. Don't let nobody tell you different. You're a beautiful person, and Budgie loves you, and I'm like kind of on the fence,
Yeah,
but like Budgie loves you, dog.
check out the name on Frankel's. Look, oh, he's gone again.
See, there you go. See, as soon
Yeah.
as I said like
Did
I'm
you
on the
see
fence and thing,
Did you
he's
see
like
what
he
name
feels
he had
all upset,
underneath?
like meh, 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 meh. Like yo.
Did you see what he had as his name?
What did he have as his name?
West Ham Clips.
Oh no! No! There it is. The
This
secret
is
is
going to be
out.
one of the biggest legends going around the
The
West Ham
secret is out,
community. Like,
dog.
who is
Yo,
Clip?
yo, there's Adam Frankel. At West Ham Clips is Adam
He's just
Frankel.
admitted it.
That's it.
He's just admitted it.
Yep, that's it.
I bet
West
Clips is sitting there laughing his head off, going, "Nah, they ain't got a clue."
You know what? I think honestly, like James, I think. Oh, there he is. There's the boy. Is it the boy? Yes, there's the boy. There's
sorry,
the
boys.
boy. There's the boy. Yo, so what? Your West Ham Clips, yeah?
No, it's just looking.
Yeah, yeah, like how you do on the Crestwell thing. Like, oh, it is you. It is you. Humada.
No, but I tell you what, I might be
Go ahead.
Wheater Porton. I might be Wheater Porton.
What do you mean?
I'm not West Ham Clips, but I might be the expert, the referee and expert, Wheater Porton.
Oh,
Really?
why are you saying this? Why don't you just keep it to yourself and like tell me on like WhatsApp, dog? Why are you saying this to the world? Like, you want to be recognized? Like,
I'm not
what are you
Wheater
dealing with?
Porton. But Clips didn't successfully make me cry. It was an emotional journey, but I didn't cry.
You know what it is? Yo, Budgie, you know what it is, Doc? And Jay as well. You know what it is? Franco is Furpo. You know the one that speaks like kind of like Spanish? That's Franco, dog. I know that for a fact. So it's like, I know he has something to do with West Ham Clips. That is Franco, dog. He's Furpo, dog. How do you mean?
There's more chance that I will appear in a Dude Perfect video than a West Ham Clips video.
Yo, dude, perfect. Like, what's their YouTube thing, dog? Big them up, man. Like, what is it? Just dude perfect.
They don't
at
need
YouTube?
bigging up. They've got like
I know. I
57
want
million
to. I want
subscribers.
to. I don't care. I don't care, dog. What's their YouTube thing,
Correct,
dog?
Happy. Correct.
What's their YouTube thing, dog?
It's just just search Dude Perfect. I mean, I don't know.
See, Adam Franco chills out with celebrities, like straight up, and yo, they're dope. They're normal people. They have good like challenges. They're a wicked show, as well as like E20's own TV, Green Street Elite. Don't know. Yo, and what about your boy? West Ham's Why We Drink, like Clareton Blues. That's now, yeah.
I don't do any of that stuff anymore.
I
I'm
know,
semi-retired.
Brethren,
You need to do more of your impromptu live streams.
Yes, 100%. Those are the best. Yep, those are the best.
I nearly did one last night, actually. I was very close to doing one last night.
Why didn't you?
I decided I wanted to watch Ozark instead.
Ozark's supposed to be really dope. Like, Frankie Boy's watching that. It's supposed
Great
to
show.
Jason Bateman's in it, isn't it? It's supposed to be dope.
I got a few episodes left, So, but yeah.
Jason Bateman was dope in Arrested Development. You ever seen them things? That was dope. I love that. It's corny,
So I got a
but
question
I love
for
that.
Clips. If Clips is still here,
Yeah, well, that's you. So go on.
If Clips is in this chat still,
that's you. So go on.
Are you going to do a DVD of this season? Because last season you did a DVD. It was available. I'm assuming that I'm hoping you sold a bunch of them.
West Ham Clips is Specky Becky. I'm convinced. Honestly,
no,
I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
You're gonna get me.
I never wanted to know, but I'm convinced.
There's no way that West Ham. Oh no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
What? No, say it, dog. Say it. What? Say it.
No,
say
Happy Hammerette will be an unhappy Hammerette if I start saying that. So I don't want her to be an unhappy Hammerette.
What? Something about Lanzini?
No. I mean, there's no chances, Becky. No way.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's going to be happening. Compilation. Here's what I want to see from the compilation. Back in the day with DVDs, because obviously DVDs doesn't usually happen anymore, but there used to be like startup screens that like funny things would come up. You know, like so Tibbles could be kicked across or something, like during the loading screen.
Who's Tibbles, dog?
Oh my god! Do you even watch West Ham Clips' videos?
No, Tibbles is like what? Is that like the other commentator or like
Tibbles is the cat? You dumb.
Is it the one that you created? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No. Although I did kill an animal today. I ran over a rabbit,
dog.
Splattered it over the road.
Shut up, dog. I got you right there. I got you right there. I got me trying to be stupid.
Right,
I got you right there, dog.
She's asking us a question. Let's get back to the...
Okay, go on, my G.
If we had to let a player go this summer that is still under contract that we could replace this window, who would you choose?
Andrei Yarmolenko. 100%.
Yeah, fair. Is he still got another year?
I think so. No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Do you know, boys?
I believe he's got until the end of 24.
Somebody's Googling it. I don't know.
I'm Googling it to see.
There you go.
His contract runs out this summer.
There you go. Bosh, Wicked J.
2023. 2022, yeah.
So do you think? Let me ask you this, Jay. Like this is a very, very, very important question.
Can we answer Happy's question first, though?
Yeah, go on. No. We'll deal with that later.
That's
no,
so
shut
sexist,
up. Shut up, Budgie and
So
Franco.
sexist.
I'm talking to Jay. Shut up.
Answer the lady's question, man.
No. I want to know your answer on this. 2023. Does Gold, Sullivan, and Brady get rid of Declan Rice just to get the money and then leave and put money in their pockets?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, now to Happy Hammerette.
Well, for me, it would have to be. I'm sorry about this, Wally, but it would have to be Ryan Frederick.
No, Wally. Remember Wally, dog. Remember Wally, dog. Like, Wally, dog is like Wally, dog. Like, no, I'm upset with you now, Budge. Me and you got beef.
Sorry,
Me and you got beef now, dog. Straight up.
Do you want to know? I've got a controversial one that's got potential.
What's that?
Fabianski.
I agree with that. Because if we have Areola as our front, and then we get Pope or Johnston in as a second, 100%. I'm about it. Yep, I'm about that.
What is this fascination with everybody with Johnson?
No, listen. I'm just saying.
Ben Johnson?
No, Johnson from wherever he is. Like, we got Fabianski from Swansea for like $4 million, dog. We could do with Areola as first goalkeeper. Get Nick Pope in. Get either Butland in or Johnston in. I know business. Like then we got 3, 4, and then I know business. And then your boy like Allen, he could just like do the coaching role thing. Like real talk. And Randolph could piss off. I'm sorry, Randolph, but you could piss off. Real talk. Craig Forrest, bring Craig Forrest back to West Ham. That's what I'm saying. Bring Craig Forrest back to West Ham.
The obvious answer, though, is Ben Rama. I mean, that would be the obvious answer. Right, James?
You think he's going?
Nah, of course he is, mate.
He's going, dog. He's off.
Nah,
He's off. He's off.
For me, it'd have to be Suchek for me, mate. Give me the
No
Suchek.
way. You're dreaming.
Yeah.
You're dreaming. How?
He'd
How?
probably be the one we could raise the most money on, other than.
I love it, Franco. I love it, Franco.
If you used to sell Suchek and someone said to you, right, we're going to get rid of Suchek in the summer and we're going to sign Calvin Phillips, would you?
Yeah, definitely.
Nope. Nope.
So it's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm disagreeing with all of you. I'm
Kento as
disagreeing
well.
with all of you. Because Suchek will go somewhere for 40 million and do a stand-in job, dog. Like, y'all are chipping yourself. Suchek could go to Man City and do like a stand-in job.
What you've got to look at, though, is like, look at the way we play when Suchek's in the team. It's all long ball. Like, we used to play like that with Sam Allardyce for crying out loud. Like, I thought we'd gone past all that now. Long throw-ins, long ball. Like, I think when we set up 4-3-3, like we have done in certain games, I think we look a lot better. So if someone said to you right now, take Suchek out, put Basuma in there, or put Calvin Phillips in there, I think no one would really fuss about it.
Okay, James, listen to this. I gotta go for 2 seconds, but before I go, and you're gonna talk to the madam about this, what about we don't sell Suchek and we get, bless you, what about if we don't sell Suchek and we get Connor Coventry back? Just saying.
What?
What are you talking about? What? What are you talking about?
What division does he play in now?
It doesn't matter. He's playing
League
for
One.
MK Dons, dog. Like, that's better than our under 23s. Listen to what Kieran says, dog. Kieran knows his 2 things, man. I don't business. Budgie knows his 2 things. I don't business.
Right. But let's be honest though, is he ready for the Premier League?
Absolutely. He was ready in preseason.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely, yes. He was ready in the preseason last season, and David Moyes didn't keep him on tables. Like, why didn't he keep him on tables? I thought that was the most stupidest decision of this season.
League, and let's strengthen us with
Dumb.
a League One player.
Dumb.
Yeah. What we want to do is hope Leeds get relegated and get Rafinha and Phillips. That's what we want.
Yeah.
What about if Everton go down? Who would you take out of Everton game?
Who is it? I see people saying about Michael Keane. I'm not keen on Keane. I must admit. I've got to admit. I've got to be honest. I think Calvert-Lewin's good. I know everyone don't like him, but I think Richarlison's a good.
Yeah. Trouble is with him though, I think he would upset the changing room.
Yeah, no, we don't need an attitude player like that. I don't.
I'll tell you what I would take from Everton is Anthony Gordon.
Yeah,
Gordon or Holman.
Yeah,
Holman at the back. What's that? Holgate.
Holgate's all right, but he just can't defend though, can he? That's the problem. Gordon for me, mate. If someone said to me, "You're going to go and get Gordon out of Everton," I would be over the moon with that. Great player. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I think when you look at other players from Everton, they haven't really got anyone else. Alan, you could probably say, but he's not all that.
He hasn't done much, has he?
Yeah.
Did we decide
no on Lingard, Gray, I suppose.
Did we decide no on Lingard?
Hey, what's that about Lingard?
Did we decide we don't want him?
No. I would be crying if we decided that now. I want him back. Big time.
I don't think we want him. I don't know. I probably. I don't know. It's a tough one. Really. The ball either way.
The ball is in his court now, isn't it? It shows you if he wants to come back to West Ham, I think Moyes wouldn't say no to it, would he?
Yeah, probably not.
Let's be like if Jesse Lingard said to Moyes, "I want to come back and play for you," I think it's a no-brainer, isn't it? But it's all about him now. If he ends up at Newcastle, then it's always been about money, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Which it might be. And you know what? It's all right if it is. He's coming to the end of his career. He wants to earn more money. Fair play to him, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
How many signings would you say we need this summer window?
Well, we need to replace every player we get rid of, that's for sure. So
I don't even want to get my hopes up
we
because
need
we're
at
just
least
not good
one,
at it.
don't we? You know what I mean? I reckon you're probably right. 6 to 8.
I think any
Do you think we
less than
will?
6.
You what? Any
Yeah.
chance of that?
I can see three transfers and 3 signings. That's
I
what I
don't
can
know
see.
how we had. Allegedly, we had plenty of money to spend in January, and we didn't get anyone. So I don't know. I think we're, I don't. I think we're going to be disappointed if you're hoping for 5 or 6 because it's just not the way David Moyes does things.
Like if West Ham went out and got a Belotti on a free, and then they sort of strengthened the back line and left back. I think a left back is a major problem. I've said it for a long time. Left back is the problem that we just cannot seem to solve. Like I'll go and get Hickey out of Bologna. I think he's a great player, Scottish lad. We need a left back. We need a centre half. We need 2 midfielders. We need a left winger or left-sided attacker. We need a striker. So they need to start spending some money. They need to spend at least 80 million, I reckon. At least.
Yeah, I mean, good luck. I think my hopes are not high for that.
I mean, the thing is, we've got the option of quite a few on a free, that we could go for. Like Lingard, like what's his name? What's his bloody name? I was going to say Divock Origi, but he's just at the end of the deal, wasn't he, with someone in Italy or somewhere, Spain. But there are quite a few options out there. I just think that David Moyes has got certain players in mind, and that's who he wants, and that's who he'll get, or he won't.
Would it surprise you? Would it surprise you if he offers Ryan Fredericks a 1-year deal to keep him at the club? Because I can see that coming. I can also see something. It would surprise me. I think he let Yarmolenko go. It's just I don't know. Like
in your car.
It has to. It has to be the biggest transfer window in West Ham's history. There's no two ways about it. Like if we're gonna be a consistent top 7, top 8 side, we need to invest, and the summer is now. I say.
Yeah, agreed.
James, if you had to choose a player from Wolves, who would you bring in and sign? See, people keep saying about Traore. Now, Traore is going back to Wolves because Barcelona didn't work out. If I had a choice out of all of them, I'd sign Neto, mate, from Wolves. I think he's young. Jimenez centre forwards, yeah, you can look at him. I'll tell you, I do like is who's the Portuguese lad who's got wing back? What's his fucking name? Semedo.
Semedo, yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's decent. But listen, at the end of the day, there needs to be a statement. Like there needs to be a show of intent. The problem is, if they do go in 2023, no owner, like you wouldn't do your ass up. You wouldn't do your ass up and spend thousands upon thousands of pounds on it before you sell it, would you? Like, do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't surprise me if they bring in 4 free transfers and that's it.
Yeah.
What
do you reckon on Rico Henry?
I've said Rico Henry for ages, mate. I said him on American Hammers when I first went on there. Listen, the way Brentford do their business, the Brentford model of they work on ratio. They don't work on like hearsay and like, oh, he's doing well, we'll sign him. Like they go on like percentages and the way they do their bit. Like look at the players that they've got in their team. They've got Norgard, who for a midfielder, very good. Rico Henry, who after ages ago, left back, excellent. Obviously Tony, and Bremo don't really get a mention really, but he's another quality player.
He is.
Do you know what I mean? Very like the way Brentford do their business is excellent. They recruit from like lower leagues and other teams, and listen, some players that they've let go Benny, they let go Ollie Watkins, they let go Neil Mopay. Neil Mopay, let's be honest, he does pretty well for Brighton. And yeah, listen, I like Rico. I like him. Like people said about Max Aarons, and they said, "Oh, Max Aarons hasn't progressed or anything like that." But I think Max Aarons is a decent player. Like if you don't leave Norwich this season or this summer, then there's something wrong with him, not with like, because he should leave and go to a better club. For me, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree, but I think that you know what we need to be doing is, I mean, it's all very well us looking at all these names and all these players that are already currently in the Premiership and stuff, but are West Ham willing to pay the money for them? Unlikely, very unlikely. You know, we're more likely to get players from the Championship, you know, League Two in France, or you know, Bundesliga 2 or something. You know, we're more likely to go for the cheaper options. You know, we're not likely to go for the Premiership option.
But that's where it's got to stop, though, isn't it? I understand it. I understand it with the Haller thing. Don't get me wrong. The Haller situation, it didn't work out. But you can't keep turning away from players. Like I think Happy said it earlier on in the chat about Abraham. Now Abraham would have been ideal for us. Tammy Abraham would have been like perfect. And for me, like you need to get over the Haller situation. Like the Haller situation, come and gone. And West Ham ain't the first time West Ham have signed players and haven't worked out. Like I remember Zaza, who was fucking awful, like from Juventus, and everyone said, "Oh, he's going to come in and do it," and he was absolutely shocking. So the problem is, it's like when you pay the money for the right players, you're going to get the right result in the end. Like we've done well with Bowen. Don't get me wrong, we signed Bowen, but Bowen cost 25 million. Like he weren't. He's like we didn't get him as a bargain. The only two bargains we've really got is the Czech boys, and they've worked out well for how much we paid for them. So yeah, we need to spend some money. Like, and 60 million is just not enough. Like it has to be at least 80 million for me. And if West Ham went out and paid 45 million pound out for a striker, and then say for example, they paid 45 million pound out for a striker, they bought Keane Lewis Potter from Hull for say 15 to 20 million. And then they sort of, the rest of it went on like Aaron Hickey or someone like that, and they bought in a couple of free transfers. I'll be over the moon. I'll be literally over the moon because you have to show like what it is with the West Ham fan base. What I find is they're very sentimental with players, and the top teams ain't sentimental with players. They keep wanting to progress every year. And very well Mikel Antonio's done for West Ham in his career. Don't get me wrong, he's done great, but he has to be replaced now with someone better.
Or complemented with somebody else. Looking for place. I don't think Antonio's finished. You know what I mean? I don't think he's finished by a long stretch. You know, I think there's still plenty more in him, personally. You know.
I wouldn't say he's finished. I agree. I won't say he's finished, but what I would say is that there's better strikers than Mikel Antonio. Like,
oh God, yeah, there always has been. To be honest with you, James, you know, I mean, we've always known that he's a makeshift striker, and we've done very well with him. You know, but none of us are under the impression that he's the greatest striker in the world or anything like that, are we? So, you know, agreed. You know, we need an out and out striker to go and either challenge him for his position or compliment him. But I don't see replacing him just yet. You know, not totally replacing. Maybe, you know, somebody that's getting the first team shot week in, week out with Antonio having to challenge for it. I can see that happening. And
do you know what could happen? And this is the one fear that I do have, and it would not surprise me in the slightest, is West Ham don't go out and get any striker. They go out and sign a few wingers, and Bowen is the cover striker. So if, for instance, Antonio goes down, Bowen goes up front. And well, just say, for example, we've got Keane Lewis Potter in there, you've got Fornals in there, you've got Lanzini in there, Benny in there. You've got these players in there who are cover. Like, and that would not surprise me in the slightest. Like someone said to me earlier on, they said having the days of the striker are dying out. Like, it's hard to find a top striker at your club, and I understand that, but there's got to be some sort of give now. Like you can't. One, Antonio can't do it every game, and two, this season for me, he scored 9 goals. Right, his goal involvements have been pretty good, I've got to admit, but he hasn't been like from January the 1st to, let's be honest, Sunday. That's his first goal. Like that's not exactly what you want to see at West Ham.
He tap in, didn't he?
Yeah,
Against Frankfurt, was it?
yeah, in Frankfurt, but in the Premier League, he scored literally. That was his first goal in the Premier League for 5 months. Now, that's got to be better. It has to be.
Oh, good, yeah. I mean, look, we've all been critical of him, James. You know, and obviously, you know, other players obviously have come into criticisms as well. But for me, I think Mikel Antonio, he plays a pivotal role for the club. Although he's not scoring goals, I find him still, you know, an important part of the squad, important part of the team. You know, he gives us a dynamic that nobody else does. And I mean, like, but to keep him as an out-and-out striker or the only out-and-out striker, it's not the right decision in my opinion at all. You know.
Yeah. Try hard. Yeah, we're looking at Bowen's teammate at Hull is Keane Lewis Barton, mate.
Yeah,
that's the one. Just to let you know. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not totally against Antonio. Don't get me wrong. I think Antonio's done well for West Ham. Yeah. I think certain games he goes missing in games. I think teams have figured out you shut Antonio down, then that's half our that's our attack near enough shut down. Like if West Ham play 4-3-3 next year, which I hope they do, I hope they cut this 4-2-3-1 out, go to a 4-3-3, have 3 dynamic midfielders. Obviously, Declan's going to be in that midfield as like the central midfielder. And have 2 players next to Declan who can get up and down the pitch and who are mobile, then Antonio might be a bit more better. But for me, Antonio, this season, for how well he's done in helping the team himself, he's scored 9 goals all season in the Prem. Now, that's not like if we want to go up a level, he has we either have to buy a striker who's going to score more than 9, or he's got to improve. Like you can't. It's either one or the other, isn't
it? Yeah, I agree. And but on the other side of that token, James, we have got goals coming from all over the pitch, which really helps that situation. I'm not paving the way for a Mikel Antonio loving or anything like that. I'm just saying that we have got goals all over the pitch, and that's something that we've lacked for a long time. We've always relied heavily on the strikers for goals, really. And it's nice now that they're like Ben getting a brace at the weekend. Brilliant. I was so happy with that. And James, last week, just before the Frankfurt game, I actually
Adam Frankel.
I said, I thought it was going to be 4-0 against Frankfurt with a Benny brace. And it happened 4 days later.
Adam Frankel.
Peach, stop it.
Adam Frankel.
He's so naughty, isn't he? He's such a naughty little boy. But I'm actually really pleased with the performance that Ben Rama put across on Sunday. I thought he was exceptional. Man of the match.
The reason why Benny was good, I see things on social media. The first thing that was coming out of people's mouths in regards to Ben Rama was it's against Norwich. Right. Now for me, he scored 8 goals this season, and he's got I think he's got 17 goals and assists.
We are fucking massive.
Who was that, Peach? Come on, stop it, mate. Behave.
He's got 17 goals and assists this season, and for me, when West Ham play 4-3-3 and you've got two inside forwards in Bowen and Ben Rama with Antonio central, I think we look better. I think 4-2-3-1. I think Benny's too wide. I've always said this. Benny's too wide. He's too near the touchline. He's miles away from the goal. He's miles away from the action. And he's isolated over there. Don't get me wrong. People will say, well, look at Bowen. Bowen's a better player than Ben Rama, mate. And there's no shadow of a doubt about that. But the first goal was a bit lucky against Norwich. Even I would say that. He's had a shot. He took a deflection. The keeper spilt it. But the second goal is excellent.
Ah, what a finish. What a great finish. And, okay, there may be an element of luck in the first goal, but without... I'm gonna come off the chat off the thing if you keep doing it, Peach. That's really frustrating, man. It's not funny.
We are fucking massive.